Hey everybody, welcome to today's amazing stream. We have
Everybody,
Hawk
Hello.
Paranormal, Jax, my co-host. Um, Hello Maria. Jax is up here. Hey Doris, how you doing? Angry Nina, welcome. Brenda, nice to see you. Dennis, what's up, man? Long time no see. How you been? Um, so how's y'all's afternoon?
Man, it's been good. It's doing good.
Well, how about you, Jax?
no, it's good. It's
It's
good.
good. Cool,
Quiet.
cool.
Nobody's at my house. It's quiet.
Nice. I love that feeling. That's good,
Mhm.
Dennis. How's everybody in the chat doing? Working for me, Brenda said.
Yeah, she can't join us tonight because she's at work.
No, you're good. You're good. Um, so Hawk, what is tell me a little bit about your channel and how what inspired to name your channel.
Okay, me and Brenda, we she came up with the Hawk Paranormal, and I came with EST and C. Hawk was it's because our last name is Hawkins, so we just put Hawk in it, and then Paranormal. Then Eastern North Carolina.
Okay, cool. So what got you interested in the paranormal?
But all my life, I was able to see spirits since I was a kid. And as I got older, the stronger I was getting to see them more and more. And as I got to my 18 to 20s, I was always wanting to do something like this, and never did it until now. And I also want to share to everyone what goes on in North Carolina, because you don't see nothing now in North Carolina.
Just gonna share it out real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
you good?
Um, no, that's cool. Like I mean, like anything paranormal that really got you interested in it happen in your life.
Other than seeing them,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
nothing has really happened to me. But I mean, I was always able to see them.
Okay. How do you see them, if you don't mind me asking?
They they come in different type of forms. Like I see males as dark shadow figures, and females are like they're white. And however they pass, if they have long hair, short hair, or if it's an older women, they always have perms.
Mm, that's cool. Um, when you do see them, do they communicate back to you in a certain way?
Some they don't communicate to me. They know I'm they when I see them for like a few seconds. They disappear on me.
Oh wow. But do
Yeah,
you feel any like um hair standing up on your arms or anything, or any coldness or?
it all depends what kind of energy I'm feeling from them. If it's something bad, yeah, you can definitely feel the hair rising on my arms and stuff like that.
Not cool. Sounds good. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure with I mean, I'm living with paranormal and stuff like that. Like it really messes with your life a little bit because you don't. I mean, them try to communicate in a certain way to you, and you're dealing with your personal life. Is that kind of hard for you?
No, because I with
So it's
their
just another.
my personal life, I just shut them out. I don't really do. I really don't try to pay them no mind. Sometimes they come to me, I can't help it, but yeah, I shut them out when I'm not out in the fields.
Okay, cool. What's up, RP Live? Thanks for that, Maria. Let's get started. How do you pick your locations?
I studied the history on the locations where I'm heading to. I love hitting the areas where, like, say it was a myth or a legend. Just like that the Tar River, that was about a banshee that killed soldiers out there. Well, come find out, it was definitely true. It was based on a true story. She is at the Tar River. The Tar River is cursed by the banshee, and she killed 18 soldiers.
Wow, that is wild. It's just just to think about that story being like true about everything. You know what I mean? Like, and especially the history of it. Um, now, Tell me what's the first thing you do when you enter a property?
Usually, what we do, we will try to just see what we can feel when we first walk into the area,
Hmm.
and we get our dowsing rods out, we start making communications with them, and we get permission to talk with them, and ask them they want to use permission using the necrophonic app that we have on our phone, and they say yes, and we just go from there. See who wants to talk to us.
Oh, cool. I did notice in one of your investigations, you use like the cat balls and everything. I don't
Oh,
know, a couple more things. How does
mhm.
that work for you?
It works great. It's always like it's just surprises every time it goes off.
Nice.
It does.
Um,
It does.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I say it does. It works very well.
That's great. I mean, because I think that's pretty cool. I mean, to actually have the spirits communicate with you through that. Have you ever tried the flashlight method?
I had tried it before. It never worked for me. That's
It's
when
just
I
like
first started. That's when I first started my investigations. We didn't have nothing but just an old camera and a cell phone and my necrophonic.
were you gonna ask a question, Jax? Okay, okay, okay. I'll just make sure. I know Jax. She's all full of questions. You know.
Oh,
How
now
long does it?
you want me to talk, Eli.
Well, how dare she is? Come
We're
on.
good. Come on, bro. Keep going.
Okay.
All right.
So I know you use like the cameras and such. To document all the paranormal activity that you do
Mhm.
catch and stuff like that. Um, Tell me about that. How long does it take you to set up your equipment?
It takes me good. About 5, 6, 7 minutes. Just get my camera set up where we want it at, and because now we're using grid lights. Um, and I always try to set the camera up in a different area where we're not um investigating, because I like catching where we're not at.
Okay. Um, I know a lot of people they say the witching hour starts at 3 a.m. What do you think about that? Like, do you think that paranormal happens day and night?
If there's a haunting, there will definitely be. It don't matter what time it is of the day. It's gonna be there no matter what. But I do feel that I think spirits are more at nighttime.
Hmm.
They're more active. But I have not been out to investigate around that time in the morning. The latest I've been out is 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you don't want to go past that. Well, you got kids too, so you know what I mean.
Right.
Um, I know. Have you ever encountered something like I know there's called mirrors. There's a gateway to the spiritual world. Like,
Mhm.
have you ever caught anything in mirrors?
I have not yet caught a mirror.
Okay,
That would be
cool.
an interesting
Um,
investigation.
I would have been like, whoa, that would be good. That would have been crazy. Um, so I know that. Can you tell me like what kind of stuff have you like personally seen in a haunted location?
Other
Will
than,
still be scary?
well, what I catch in my photos is, I don't see that with my own eyes, but the photos will tell you anything what's out there when we're out there investigating the areas, because we have caught some amazing photos. But I have seen negative energies which they do appear to be creepy, uh, you know, and when you point them out, I get attacked, I get scratched. That's they get me every time.
Yeah. How about attachments?
I have not had attachment that I know of. They do attach to my vehicles. I don't know why they do that, but I had attached to my car and my wife's car.
Wow. Um, do you know how to get rid of the attachments?
We do a blessing and we sage the car down.
Okay,
We
cool.
say a prayer there.
Nice. Now going back to investigation, do you get sometimes that the owners don't want you to use certain kind of equipment because they're worried about it amping up the location?
Well, I had not dealt with many people yet. Out there in the fields, I only dealt with the one person. The everlasting love. That one video we done. She's the only one that we dealt with so far in a home.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because it makes you think. Like, I mean, like if you go to a property and a lot of people they like tormenting the spirits just so they could get um, anything paranormal, and you don't do that. It's just like you going into your own house and someone tormenting
Right.
and then they get upset.
No, we respect the spirit realm. We don't come in there disrespectful. I don't go in there and try to be rude or be whatever in there, and that's their area. You gotta respect that. You disrespect
Exactly.
it, then you know what's going to happen to you. They're going to follow you home and torment the hell out.
Oh yeah, I know y'all do, man. Y'all roll, Brenda. Um, have you guys have you ever guys like? I know you guys always check your equipment and everything else. Because I know sometimes, like, whenever an investigation happens and there's always a fault in like the battery and stuff like that. Maybe it's
Mm.
because of the spirit activity and stuff like that. Have you guys ever had a faulty equipment where you think you caught something, but it just shuts off and then you turn on until you leave the property?
It's funny you said that because we went live at St.
Hmm.
Barnabas. I had to delete that video. Is the one you saw? You said it was bad audio. I delete everything because you couldn't hear nothing.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I really think that was them messing with my camera because my camera shut down during the live stream. It took me 5 minutes to get it back running again. That has
Wow,
never happened before. Never happened.
wow. Well, because I mean, a lot of paranormal investigators they have a checklist and everything else, and um, especially needing like needing a kit just in case you guys get hurt. On the investigation. Have you ever guys got hurt while doing an investigation?
No. Only thing
No.
that has ever happened to me during investigation against scratch.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad because I mean, especially if you go into a property that's not well known. I mean, I know you guys always like you said, do research on the property and such and such, um,
Mhm.
because a lot of people are just thrill seekers and they're like, oh, let's go see that abandoned apartment or building or such. And then when they get there, they get chased out by cops and stuff like that. Then that's no fun. Has that ever happened to you?
It- it- uh, no, not yet. We have had cops stop us before in Hookerton at the Hookerton graveyard. Want to know what we're doing.
Yeah.
But that was it. I said, we're paranormal investigators. We're about to head to the cemetery and down here. It's okay. Y'all go for it. Y'all in a good place.
Right.
That was also another little spooky video. We got a lot of good
Yeah.
pictures of spirits around us.
Oh yeah. I'll probably show that in a little bit. Um after I ask some questions. Um, I know there's different types of spirits as well. Yeah. Okay. Um, just gave you a minute. um, do you think that the paranormal do you think renovating a house can amp up the paranormal in the
Yes,
house?
this happened here.
Wow. Can you tell us a story about that if you don't mind?
Sure, sure. Well, it took me 2 months to get this house ready for us to move inside this house. It's been down for over a year and a half.
Mhm.
So these walls, I knocked everything out the walls. All this old wallpaper. We had to repaint the walls, which I haven't done it inside this room yet. But in the meantime, I was inside this house working. This whole entire house shook. I mean, every hair on my body stood up. I was inside this room right here where the whole house
Wow,
shook.
that is wild.
This house is
Wow.
haunted. This house is very haunted. Um, we're ready to get out of here. To be honest with you,
Did you ever look up the history before you guys moved in, or?
the only thing I know about this house, it was built in 1928, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
And the owners of this house has business been in the family for a long time.
Oh
But
wow.
they let this house go. This house, the grass is overgrown.
All right. Wow. That what that is like. Have you ever got like scratched in there or anything?
I have before, yes.
Wow. That is wild.
Matter of fact,
So sorry. Okay.
my wife got a picture while I was sleeping. I got a scratch on my head, 3 scratches.
Oh wow.
It happened right in front of her.
Wow. I bet you guys are just like so you guys are currently looking for a new place because of that. I would.
We are, man. You know, we
What's
had
happened
tried to
to you?
bless.
Sorry.
We had tried to cleanse this house, but there's so much negative here. We're gonna have to actually exercise this house.
Wow. Yeah, you're gonna need to. I mean, because it's at least when the new owners come in, they don't have to worry about that. You know.
But
Um.
it was already here before we got here.
Wow. What other equipment would you like to use in the future?
Well, we want to. I do want a RAM pod. I think that's what it's called. It's a little it's a long antenna and beeps when something gets around it, like a sensor.
Oh
And
yeah.
I hope that's what it's called. I can't remember off the top of my head. I do want one of those. I do want a KB12, which I won't use it that much because I don't like all that noise that it makes because it just overwhelms the video.
Exactly. Um. I know you said you use a app on the phone.
Yes,
Um. What kind of app do you use?
I got a Necrophonic, and now I'm about to start using Deadwave.
Oh, I haven't. No, never heard of that. How was that? What's
What
the difference between that and Mechaphonic?
the okay? What it done? The Deadwave, it's got the audio. It's actually a little bit clearer, and also it's got a visual. When the ghosts are coming through, you can actually see faces of the spirits.
Oh wow, that is wild. Um. Yeah, because I know there's a one called Ghost Tube. I mean, I tried it before, it didn't work with me. Because I have spirits, I guess, in my house, or the spirits don't want to
That's what
communicate
Deadwave
with
looks
me.
like, guys.
Okay.
That's Deadwave.
Wow. And it
And with
shows
this,
faces.
it will show faces if there's spirits around
Hmm.
of what they look like.
Yeah, I want to try that one. I didn't.
Yeah, me too.
I tried Ghost Tube, but it's hit and miss with Ghost Tube. But her
Wow.
Dead Wave's pretty good.
So I have not tried it in the future yet, but I will this Thursday.
I mean, I have the Necrophonic, but that's all I have so far.
Yeah,
Had
I
to
I
pay
got
have
the.
$10 for that app.
it is. It's crazy.
So what's the? I know I'm gonna actually mention one, but what's the scariest place you ever visited?
Man, that's a good one because we've been to a few of them. I'm going to have to say I still want to say St. Barnabas.
Billy, hold on a minute. When you ran that when you held up your phone, Brenda and I
Mhm.
saw a face in it.
I
What?
won't doubt it. It's from this house. It's this house.
Yeah, she got
Wow.
saw a face. I did too, so I thought I'd interrupt you and let you know y'all got a face up in there.
I
Yes,
gotta check that out again.
yes, it's from this house right here.
Wow. There's this one I want to show you guys. It's called the House of Pain. Um, if you want me to show the video first or the pictures, it's up to
Go ahead,
you.
man. Go ahead. Show the video.
Okay.
Go ahead. I didn't
Yeah,
catch it.
we're gonna show the video and then we'll show some pictures that we cut that hot caught and stuff like that. So first, let me do this real quick. Okay. Um, it's a little short. clip, but right here you see like a little face, and then at the bottom you see like it's talking. And I noticed that Jackson do is a shadow too. So we're just gonna play and see what you guys think about it. But just look over here, especially because the mouth's gonna talk in the wall. I
There's
guess it's
also
a
a
spirit.
shadow to the left, to the right of where the door is by the door frame.
Okay.
No. You can't make us leave. We're living, you're not.
It's right here.
You're the coward that killed yourself. Stop telling us to get out.
You see how it's forming the face? Watch this. And when you take a picture, you see the face.
Who's calling my name? Where are you? Ed, you want us in here? Talk to us.
See how it's talking?
That's crazy.
That is. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that is wild. I mean, when I seen that, I was just like, man, I gotta share it with you, man, because I mean, imagine like walls can talk. It's like, wow. Now that's scary. I
It
mean,
is.
and we got some other clips too. If you guys want to watch. Um, Let me share this. Second. Okay. Here's, okay, here's
Hey,
this one,
David.
and he could talk about the photo as well. He's the one that took this picture. Hey, David.
I was standing out. I was standing outside at that house. So the house is front of us like this. I was on the side over there, taking the side view of the front of the house, and that was Ed's room.
Yeah, you can see a person. I guess you can see him right here, and the female. Then right here, you can see someone else on top. You can see two eyes,
Mhm.
and then the nose right here. So that's pretty cool. You know that you caught that.
That was scary. When I got home and saw that, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
Because you actually
I
you can see Ed. I mean, that just shows what kind of spirit he is. That man's evil.
yeah, I bet that's crazy. Um, Here goes another one. Didn't you say this was Bigfoot?
That was Bigfoot. That's what we think is Bigfoot.
I see it. But I
Where'd you
think a
guys
lot of
plan to
people
go back
something.
to?
We're going back this Thursday, back to that part, just to investigate the land.
Oh wow! But this just makes me think. I mean, like, do you think it's an actual spirit, or you think it's an actual Bigfoot?
We think it's actually Bigfoot because what we heard out there while we were there, between
Hmm.
the knocking, the whoop whoop. Um, we heard some coyotes, but it wasn't actually coyotes. It was mimicking a coyote.
Wow, that is wild.
And
It is
actually,
tall.
if anybody looks at that video, um, you can actually see You can see him walking in the back part of the cemetery. He's walking back into the woods.
Oh, I got a picture of that. Oh, there. Oh, give me a
No, no,
second.
no, no, no. I didn't get that one.
Oh, you get that? Okay, okay. My bad. I thought you did. Here goes another one. Did you want to tell a story about this one?
That picture was taken inside a little girl's room at the House of
But
Pain.
there's a woman right there. There's a woman right there, looking this way, or no, this way. Yeah, that
Well,
way.
here's this one. Right here. You can see the cheekbones, the eyes.
Mm.
Um, Standing right
Right
here
there.
with the hair. Yeah,
It
and
looks like an older lady.
it
You can
does.
see her eyes. You can see her nose. You can see her body. Yeah. I saw it, Brenda. I saw it. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
man, shoot, I'm
And they
deleting all
caught
these
that
photos.
one. I didn't catch that one. I was looking at a picture. I was looking at a little girl.
Oh man, that's creepy. To actually see that. Oh wow. Got a next photo. Here's this
The one
one.
with
I
the
guess
little
it's
kid looking through the window.
huh?
Oh, the other picture of the one you saw, the one you guys called. I didn't
Oh
catch that
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let's go to the next one, then we'll show that last. Here's this one right here. Do you guys
Both
want
these
to tell us a
pictures,
little story about this? All right.
yes, both these pictures were taken at St. Barnabas and Snow Hill at the graveyard.
Here you
I
see
don't
it
know
right
what.
here.
Right, that first thing that appeared was the goat figure, and then the second picture I took was that one, some short man standing there, but that there was nobody there but me.
Wow.
The only thing
That
I was doing that day is they can date photos because we're doing a live stream that night on Facebook. It show people where we were at.
wow. I mean, did you guys actually walk up to it? I mean,
No, 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 no. I was just thinking, just photos of the graveyard is showing the viewers where we're going to be at that night during our live.
mhm.
I had no attempt to catch ghosts that day. I
Wow.
didn't see that till I got home.
I bet you're like, oh boy, I'm glad I didn't go up there.
I
Here
would
it
have.
goes.
Shoot.
This one that I did catch while I was watching the videos. You can see the hand, the face. You can see if I can blow it up some more. Okay, okay. You can see the two eyes here, the nose,
You see,
the
it looks
hair.
like he's peeking in the window.
Oh yeah,
You see his little face? He looks
yeah.
like he's outside peeking in.
And there's another face here. There's another one around here, and you can see the body right here.
That is crazy, y'all. When I saw this, y'all showed me this, I was like, my mouth dropped.
I'll keep it
You
up for a
see his
minute.
little face? It looks like a kid, like,
It's like,
what they doing up in there. You know what I mean?
right, right.
Yeah, and you can see the body, the hand, no, the two eyes and the hair. Wow, that is creepy. I was like, ugh. The second one is this one. You can see I'm right over here. You can see the two eyes. You can see the nose. But to me it feels like there was another face up here.
I see that.
And had a mustache. Well, my phone's more better quality. You can actually see the face and everything of what I was talking about. But this one, I didn't catch this one um until Jax told me about it. And it has those glowing eyes as well. And there's one in the background, I think right here. But man, I mean, I wonder what's out there, man. There has to be something else out there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Peeking in.
I'm thinking it's the people who died there looking in to see what y'all are doing. Because that's from
Yeah.
outside looking in. They're looking
Mm-hmm.
in to where you guys are at.
Yeah.
But that looked like a
So
little boy, not a little girl. That did not look like a little girl. That looked like a little boy.
Right.
It did.
Now,
Well,
the only thing that we know about that place that there was a mother, a father, and 2 daughters. That's all we know.
Wow.
And, you know, both the
They don't
girls,
make
both
houses like that anymore, though. Those houses are wicked old. They don't make houses like that anymore.
exactly. And the only time I
That
know about the
house
girls,
looked like evil. It looked evil when you showed the front of this. It just looked evil.
it does.
Like,
It's
wait.
creepy. We
It's like,
we
get
are
behind me.
supposed to do we are supposed to do an overnight challenge in that house
Oh,
very soon.
what?
Yes.
I'll do it.
we
Yeah. um. Wow. Well, but I'm just speechless. I would just sleep by that window. You know, when I was there, I feel like there was a sofa there. That I mean, I just pictured it. Like when you like there was some sofa there. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know, but yeah,
Because you have those, that's your part of your gift that you
yeah,
see things.
hmm
yeah. And poor family. I can't believe they got killed in such a little room. You know,
Yeah.
and it just it sticks to my head thinking about all that stuff. Hey, what's up, our haunted lives? How's it going? Yeah, I know, Brenda, because I mean, you could just hear little spirits talking at the same time when you guys had your equipment running. And I was like, wow, that was amazing. Shadows everywhere. I was like, yep, y'all guys should go back. You guys gotta be careful, you know.
Oh yeah.
But
If Bob's closer, I'll be like, I want to do overnight challenge. Hook me up. Yeah.
you
If I
know,
can
got
sleep
that
in
right,
this house overnight, I can do any house. Come on now.
right? Um, so did you get any impressions, like feelings wise, or like any threat when you were there?
Yeah, you definitely feel threatened by Ed.
That's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is. I mean,
Yeah, that
anybody
is
that's
just
been there. I mean, even David's been there. I mean, that house. Yeah.
You can
yeah.
feel it just by watching that video.
Mhm.
You can feel Ed's energy just by watching that video.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
and I know Brenda. She felt touches too. Like, wasn't she like at the entrance of his room where all that
hmm
murders happened? And she was just down, communicating with the spirits, and she felt like touches on on her fingers and stuff like
Oh,
that. When she was
is
there.
this the blind? Is it the blind spirit box part?
Yeah, no, that was not it. That was before.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's where their family was. The kids were murdered. Yes.
Oh, it's awful, man. It is. It really is. Hey, Dave, Doris. I mean, Dorius, how you doing? Um, no, but like, have you ever tried a thermal, like a thermal
I have
camera?
not got one. I have not got one yet.
I heard those are amazing.
They are. I want one, but they're very expensive.
Yeah. Um, have you ever tried the Randonautica app?
Not yet.
Yeah. Well, I heard some stories about it, but like, I mean, yeah. I never tried it though. I tried Pokemon one time, so man,
Oh yeah. I mean, we want to try it out, but they give you these locations, man, and they I don't know the history on it. I don't like going somewhere with no history. I like to know something about where we're going.
yeah. Not just being surprised you find like something with the trash bag and it's like, human remains and it's like, nah.
Yeah, nah, I'm good.
No, I'm good
Well,
with that too.
no, Brenda said, yeah, Dennis, I'll put up a link soon, not right now. Um, we will have an open panel if that's okay with you, Hawk.
That's fine.
So after. Hey Amanda, how you doing? Welcome. Thanks for coming. Um, so I know that well, what do you think what do you think offering to the spirits? Do you think that would calm that house down?
Honestly, no. As
Yeah.
as as a rule of that house.
With iron fist.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
I could feel it.
Do you guys
Yes.
do you guys use drones
We
in
we
your
have got
investigation?
one. We have got one, and I am going to start using it starting the next this coming up. I'll have a drone footage.
Nice, cool. Um, see, what other types of places have you investigated?
Well, so far we have been to Tar River. We have been to the Carver Cemetery, Waynesboro Park, and the House of Pain.
Oh, yeah,
The we went to the Hookerton Cemetery, which that's also known as where there's a war at.
yeah.
But,
Okay, cool. So, what do you think about their places? What kind of activity have you encountered there?
but everything we have caught has been really good so far. Um, there's this every paranormal investigator we all experience this. Even though it's a haunted location, we're not gonna catch everything. It could not be as active that night or the day that we go. And some places we've been, it just have not been that good.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people, like they like doing a fair investigation because there's some where just like they try to make up their evidence just to say, hey, there's something out here, you know what I
Right,
mean? Like
right.
at least you're doing stuff right, So
Mm-hmm.
what do you think about auras and orbs?
Orbs, I don't really study the orbs, but I'm assuming this is how the spirits travel. I reckon at fast speed or something. But um, I don't know because I haven't studied on it. I really haven't.
Yeah,
But we see them everywhere we go.
yeah. Well, yeah, because I know some of them have like faces on there
Hmm.
or legs. Some people say and stuff like that. So um so what do you so what kind of stuff do you take to the investigation like to protect yourselves?
Usually we always say a prayer before we do investigation. We have sage, uh, and we got some holy water.
I'll be back. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Keep talking. Keep it going,
No,
Billy.
okay.
We're a
Well,
snack
that's
show now. Whoop, whoop.
But no, I just say that's usually that's all we have. We have sage and holy water, and we always say a blessing before we go into investigation.
I think it's a good idea.
It don't
Some
always
people
work.
don't, but you know,
I wish it always
I think
worked for us, the protection that we ask for. But these ghosts, they don't care. They going to just come to you or attach to you. It don't matter. You just got to do what you got to do to get them out.
well, yeah, especially if they like okay, so like my spirits here, they're just here, but I've never gone anywhere to had anything come home and attach to me,
Mm-hmm.
which is good. I mean, we have quite a few haunted places up here in Prescott. You know, Arizona's Wild Wild West. Yo, Eli, it's my show. Get the heck out. No, just
Hey, go ahead. You're talking. You're
I
talking.
mean, if you come like Billy, this is no joke. Like at night, if there's like a full moon or like when it's pretty bright, you can see people walking in my backyard. Like I was telling Eli what kind of, and I was talking to Vale about it. I said it kind of makes sense because back then when they were wagon training and when they were going across where you died, that's where they buried you. They didn't go, well, got to get the funeral home, got to make those arrangements. No, you just were buried where you died.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody had I mean not everybody took their dead to like graveyards and stuff because out here it's few and far between. I mean, we had Doc Holliday up here, Wyatt Earp, all the Earp brothers were
Mhm.
here. I'm not oh nice, David, nice. Yeah, not
Help us out.
like if you go
Going.
up to Prescott, you can still see the bullet holes inside the Palace Saloon in the wall.
Wow.
Now,
Hang on.
interesting thing about that place. When Whiskey Row burned down the first time, the The palace was pretty much burned down, but the bar did not burn. The bar was made of wood, but the bar itself did not burn.
Wow.
Weird, weird, weird. You can go up to about 30 minutes from me is a place called Jerome. Whole town's haunted. Whole freaking town.
Wow.
They have a ghost town, and then they have the town that's haunted. They do ghost tours around Halloween. I want to go this year. I'm hoping Eli will come down for the holidays around that time so we can go. It's really cool. They give you EMF meters. They give you all the tools you need, and you can go ghost hunting around the whole town.
Oh,
my
wow.
mama went one time, and she went into the old theater, and she said there was somebody sitting next to her, like 3 seats away, but they had no legs.
Wow. You can go.
You can go with me, bro. I've been ghost hunting. You need to go. You want all these. Eli's like when my kids went to school. I used to say, okay, guys, go be a sponge. Go soak up all the information. And now Eli's like, wants to everything. I'm like, well, now you have to go ghost hunting. We've all done it. It's your turn, bro. He's like, well, no, I'm saying, no, when you come to visit this year, we're going to go ghost hunting. I don't care. There's a graveyard up here that I have not gone to yet. I've gone in the daytime, 1700s. Dates that far back. I mean, these graves are old. Some you can't even read no more. But Arizona's, it's fun. There's got a lot of haunted places. I've not been to Tombstone yet. That's on my bucket list.
Wow. Awesome. Eli,
have you ever been,
there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, Eli, we're going to go. Billy, I'll just take a video of me dragging his ass going, come on, Eli, we're going. I'm going to put him, I'll knock him out, give him some Dramamine.
I'll be like,
film it.
Yeah.
Film it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think what I worry about is just like things flying at me, and I'm thinking, what is that? I mean, because a lot of people say, oh, is that a demon? Because, it like threw something at me.
Bro, you gotta worry about the living throwing stuff at you, not the dead.
Yeah, Jaxxx. No, I would see Jaxxx throwing stuff at me. No.
But I am going to say this. This coming up video that we're working on right now, I'm not going to give everything away on this video, but I will say we did not catch it in the video, but there was a book thrown in the church. You can hear it hit the floor.
Wow.
A foot?
A book.
A book, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that would scare the crap out of me. Just knowing that you're in only that location and something slides off, like I'm just like, nah.
See, now this camera was rolling while we were out there at the graveyard investigating. The camera will stay in the church, filming the church to see what's going on in there while we were out there doing our thing.
Wow. I think, nothing fears me, except my mom and God, no.
Right.
But, like what would freak me out is something levitating right in front of me.
Fears me, bro.
So, I think that would freak me out the most is levitation. Or something just lifting my big butt up in the air, and trying to attack me or something like that.
But Eli, that's what they want to see. That's what they want to see. That's what they want to see.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I'd be like, hey, I'm Superman now. Ah, shit. No. What's up, Terry? What's going on?
Honestly, though, this like I'm sure everybody has seen Omar's channel.
Oh yeah.
This like they were at the church praying, and Omar, a demon, got hold of his leg and just drug him down. I don't want that to happen to me. That you hurt his knee.
Well, that was with Urban Ghost, Urban Exploration, and then they had went back where Omar got attacked, where he was in that church. Well, they had went back, and then when they went back, all three of them, Rob, Todd, and Joe, all passed out at the same time.
That church is evil.
Yeah, I stay up at that church. Do you want to see me going that church? I don't fear things. That's scary.
No, it's just a thought of, you know, something that you can't see, but you can get hurt by
Yeah,
being there, right place at the
absolutely.
right time. No, you know what I mean? Like, so do you think that spirits can go in your dream and communicate with you?
Yes. I never experienced that, but I know some people have.
Oh, have you ever had three knocks at a location and communicated also with it by knocks?
We have heard knocks. We actually came home from investigation in Dover, that old house in Dover, and we got home within 5 minutes of us coming into the house. Someone was at our door knocking at like 2:30 in the morning. I was like,
Wow.
I know what that is, and that I'm not opening that daggone door because they're trying to come in,
Yeah.
and it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Feel you on that one. I would be like, hell no. I'd be like,
You'd be like,
knock,
Elijah,
knock,
it's
knock.
time to go.
Leave me alone.
Time to go. He goes, what you hear? Don't matter what I heard. It's time to go.
Yeah.
Go.
My name's Bennett and I'm not in it.
Okay.
um, I'm pretty sure you heard about the Ouija board. Have you ever played with one?
No, I will not touch one.
Yeah, I heard they're pretty
Bad
bad.
juju.
That I will not touch a Ouija board. You can pay me to mess with one. That's something you'll never see me do on my channel. I don't. I don't. I
Nope.
don't. I don't agree. I don't agree with it.
Because
Wow.
you could like play with a Ouija board, not know, just say, oh, I want to talk to my nana, or I want to talk to my papa, or whatever, your uncle, your auntie, whatever. But you could pull something in your home on your land that'd be damn near hard to get rid of. And then what you gonna do? Then you're stuck with a haunting that you didn't ask for.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And not every priest or pastor or minister
Wow,
or
it's
whatever
very.
can get rid of it. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it's just, it is what it is. Hey,
Exactly.
Alyssa.
Listen, what's up? What do you think about
Hi, Jan.
poltergeist? What's up, everybody?
Hey, Jan.
So what do you think about poltergeist?
It's real. They. I don't want to say about the church, but what I heard in that church, I say I can't sell everything because I don't want to tell the stuff away that we experienced at the church. But yeah, what we heard, I don't know if that was a negative spirit or was it poltergeist, but definitely, I mean they're there.
Uh, I
Yeah,
mean,
I think this house right here's got poltergeist in it.
oh wow, what? Have you seen
Yes,
anything like fly at you or?
no, but Brenda has and my son has.
Oh wow,
Between
wow, that is
my the rocking chair has moved in my house. A broom was thrown in the kitchen. I was sleeping and something got thrown by my head while I was sleeping one night.
wow.
But that's something that's been inside this house for a long time.
Yeah. I
It
mean,
didn't come
I know
from.
the. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'll
Do
just
you
say
think do you think that that it was intentionally left there, I mean, by the last owner?
no. I just think it got worse because this house has been abandoned for so long, and the way
Wow.
this house was, it was like this house was covered in you know weeds, man. You couldn't see the house that good. The backyard is pretty bad back there.
Wow. That is wild right there. I mean, like, I wonder how it got there, man. Of course, like, they say like about teenagers and everything else, and they can actually bring up the poltergeist and everything, and probably like um, probably just people's just like the way their mentality is and everything else. That's what can start, you know, um, poltergeist in the house and stuff like that. But what I want to know is like when you're long gone, doesn't that follow you, or does that piece of you stay there because you're the one who made the poltergeist happen?
I think it's going to stay at this house because they already claimed this home. I don't think it will follow
Mhm.
us.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll follow me because this has been their home for so many years. Because I really believe that they're trying to scare me out of this house when I was trying to remodel this house at one time.
Yeah.
See, that's what happened. You started moving stuff around, started remodeling, and they don't
Mm-hmm.
like that. I mean,
Mm-mm.
I don't know, but every time I know when we did our house, when we pulled the put drywall down the hallways and drywalls on the walls, they didn't like that too much. They were disturbed a little bit, but they got used to it. Going, I said, "Look, y'all, we have to fix this place up, or else it's gonna fall down around us, and then ain't
Right.
nobody gonna have a place to live."
Right.
They calmed down a little bit. They're all right. They got over it. But you know what? You know, my kids say we have a poltergeist in my house.
Exactly.
When I get angry with them, I start throwing things. So there it
And first
is. That's what I
department.
become, poltergeist. I'm a
Um,
poltergeist. Oh yeah.
haunted by haunted say according to the most fake poltergeist videos on YouTube, kitchens are the most haunted place on earth, and why?
That's a good question because I don't know. I never experienced that stuff yet, so
I never have either. Maybe because they're hungry, I guess. I don't know. Well, when you think about it, like I mean, I guess your experience in your life started maybe there never used to be a kitchen. Maybe there used to be a living room. I mean, like you never know. Maybe it used to be a bedroom, but they changed it to a kitchen.
Well, that makes sense if it's a stick home, but if it's like a mobile, then
yeah.
it's what's on the land is
Right,
what you put.
David?
I believe when the mobile was put here in '86, what was I have 2 acres of land,
Right,
so
Sheila?
I don't know what the hell's buried underneath this dirt. I have no idea.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine that? How much bloodshed was just thrown around? You know what I mean? We don't even know. I mean, it can happen here too, like on this property I'm at. I mean, it can happen anywhere. So what do you think about funnel ghost?
I had never experienced that yet.
Well, I'll just read a little bit. It says, most often spotted in homes and old historical buildings. The funnel ghost or vortex is frequently associated with the cold spot. They usually take on a shape or swirling funnel. Most paranormal experts believe they are a loved one returning for a visit, even former resident of the home, appearing as a wisp of light or swirling spiral of light. They are often caught in photographs or in video.
Hmm.
I never seen one
I don't know.
because I know.
I
Sorry, go ahead.
well, but Brenda might have seen one inside this house before. She sees more than I do because I'm asleep with it. She's up all through the night. Well, I had to be up 5 o'clock in the morning, so she's like, "Babe, you won't believe what I saw."
That
uh,
would be
you know,
creepy, man. Sorry.
correct if I'm wrong, babe. But she's always telling me she's seen a lot of things here. While
Yeah,
I'm
Doris, I'd haunt the coffee maker too.
dude,
Heck yeah.
No, go ahead, Hawk. I'm sorry. Coffee maker, the pizza maker. No, shit. No.
I would.
I love coffee.
Right? I know, right? Um, what do you think about interactive personality
Mm,
of spirit? I guess they're basically, they're spirits that can interact with you. That's what they
mhm.
say. Never.
Mm,
I mean, they just give us some. They just give the weird names to spirits. Like
they do.
what's the difference between a ghost and a spirit? Like, I mean, come on. Like, I mean, like it's crazy. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I always say there's good and bad, and so I said now I've been working on my empath, man. So I'm getting images of these spirits, what they want me to see, and what they want me to tell what they experience. But
Mhm.
mm, other than that,
It's
I
just.
don't know.
I mean, it's just like I pictured a sofa where that window was for some reason. and it's just the way I see things is more. Now I'm talking more about the paranormal. I'm like
Hmm.
actually just seeing more things around the house and feeling things, and it's unreal, man. I mean, the more you open up to the possibility of what's out there. I mean, that's what I do now is I ask those questions because I want to know. I want to know, like, what's it like being on the other side, just for a little bit. It's just like think. Man, I wish I was alive again. Why can't we think that way? You know?
Hmm.
Nobody knows till they've been there, Eli.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah.
like, my mom and I, we went through some
Hey,
pretty
Sean.
crazy stuff together in this house. Each end of the one master bath has a bathroom, and then down at the end of the hall, there's a bathroom. And we were getting ready to go somewhere. She was in the shower, I was in the shower. Next thing you know, our computer turns on, and there's a song in the background singing "Hey Hey Paula." Now this song was so loud, and we turned it off. It was off, and it was back when you had to go through Windows and you could
Hey,
download
Queen
your
Laura.
music. Let me
Mhm.
tell you what, that creeped us both out. But I think it was my aunt, that was her favorite song.
Yeah. But can I
So
Mm.
ask
that
you a
was her
question
way of
about that?
saying, "Hello, I'm here."
Hey,
And
Jared, what's going on?
it was a cool experience. Scared the crap out of both of us because it was
Yeah.
so loud. It was like someone turning like the TV on full blast and not turning it down. It,
Oh
it,
wow.
it
Wow.
echoed through the whole house. It was crazy, crazy, crazy.
Wow. Well, let me ask
Um,
you. Let me wait real quick. Let me ask you this: why do spirits seem to scare us every single time, knowing they're just trying to communicate with us if it's their own family?
Hmm.
I mean, it makes you think that. I mean, I know that they haven't talked to someone so long that that's the only way of communicating. To be honest, they can whisper, but they're really screaming, or they're really trying to move something, but they throw it at you.
Hmm.
Jared King TV, what's up, man?
What's up,
How's it
Jared? What's up,
going?
Queen?
Haunted by Haunted, what's up? Queen Laura, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Um, how about Doppelganger? Was it Doppelgangers or can't say that word? Excuse me, guys. I'm not proper that day.
Doppelgangers.
Thank you. So, what do you think about that? Have you ever seen your own self? Hey, Peggy.
That's my
Yeah.
mama.
Oh, we know that. We all know that already.
Hi,
No, I have
mom.
no, I have not seen that yet.
Oh, you haven't? I haven't either. Hey, Vodka Lamp. How's it going? Um, yeah, man. It just. What do you think about um, oh, like people that die, but they stay behind like a broken, like they repeat their death over and over again. Do you think they can easily be helped by crossing over, or you think
Yes,
they're
I
like
do.
that for eternity? Oh, you can. Have you ever
Yes.
have you ever had someone witness that, or you witnessed it before?
Well, since I've been with Neil, and this
Yeah.
shows that how much these spirits are reliving because they don't want to be here. They want to cross over. And they do. Some of them gets angry, they turn to a negative spirit because they're ready to cross over. We
Right.
experienced that. We saw that.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, that's. I mean, I just thought like. I mean, like that's just an awful feeling. I mean, is it something that they did wrong in life, or is it be just because it just happens to some people when they die, or or do they, or is that just a punishment from God? I mean, what do you think? I mean, do you think that it just was a coincidence?
Well, I don't talk about a lot of religion, but my belief in this kind of stuff, I think we're all are inside the spirit realm until the rapture.
Hmm. Hey, Jared, thanks. Yeah.
That's how I feel. I think once the rapture happens, that's when we all will go where we belong, either heaven or hell.
Oh yeah. So let's. Are you a religious person?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Are you what doctrine are you?
I'm a Baptist.
All right, cool. Um,
Thanks, Mama.
hey, what's up? Um, so on that, like, where do you think we go where when we die?
But I know what the Bible says that we're supposed to, when we pass, we'll go either, wake up in the gates of heaven or we'll go to hell if we're not in the book of life.
Yeah,
And
same here.
I don't question the Bible. I'm not going to do that kind of stuff. But I can't explain why we see spirits, why they're still in this world or on this earth, because supposedly they're not supposed to be here.
True.
But I keep it at that because I don't want to feel like I'm questioning the Bible or anything like that.
Oh, I understand. So what do you think about the afterlife? Do you think that you lived before?
That's a good question because I feel like we have been here before.
I think you paused. Or you did. Okay. Can you give us some kind of like insight of like who you were in the past?
I don't know. I don't know that part. I
Oh,
don't
okay, okay.
know.
No, I was just saying because it's just a feeling of me, like, man, I just couldn't hear you. You broke up a minute ago. That's why. Um,
I'm
it's
sorry.
just
Okay.
like it's just like me. Like I feel like I was meant to go work out there in the farmhand. You know what I mean? And I feel like I died. I died by loving somebody that I wasn't supposed to
Mhm.
because of the color of my skin. I guess that's how I felt. I was a slave. What's up, Pinsley? How's it going? I mean, I entertain that idea because it's just a feeling that I have.
Right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Jax agrees on that a little bit. Um, but other than that, like I mean, uh um I just know that we do go to heaven. We will be judged, and that's it. I'm not trying to get off religion or
Right.
anything. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Um, Eli.
Right.
Oh, here we go. What about reincarnation?
Hmm. Good one.
Re- He'll be back. It's by internet.
Ah, we lost him. This time it
Oh
wasn't
boy.
me.
Oh,
I
here he
didn't
is.
do it.
I didn't do it. Oh boy, I got him mad now.
I didn't do it.
Oh, hi Cody. Um,
No, that was
what do you
me.
think about
Okay.
what do you think about reincarnation, bro?
Hmm.
That didn't come from me.
Put the man on the spot,
Oh,
Eli.
he did. Damn,
No.
finally. No, I'm just
No.
kidding.
He's like, you know.
Damn.
Um, Reincarnation. I don't know. Is it possible? It could be. I don't know. The scientists has really came a long ways, and I don't know. I never study on it.
Yeah. So what do you think of, okay, how about this? I know you like the Bigfoot idea, What do you think about Bigfoots?
Honestly, I did not know that there's this out here where we live until we went to that cemetery in the woods. And after being close to something like that,
No.
um, yeah, it was wild. So yes, I do believe in Bigfoot.
Okay, I know you're going back to you were saying you're going back to a location where
Hmm.
you took a picture of the Bigfoot and everything. Okay, let's pretend you're there. Let's make a scenario up or something. Um, what would you do? I mean, because I know you probably need like a casting and everything else to capture the imprint of the foot and everything else in the ground and stuff. Like, what would you do if you're walking inside a woods or whatever and you encounter one? Like face to face, what would be your first thought?
Probably freeze up. you know,
What are you gonna do?
because
How you doing,
we
Bigfoot?
don't
I
know
mean,
because you think about
you're gonna be like
something.
this,
You got something
you
that's
know?
10 times bigger than you are.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't feel threatened from the Bigfoot that was out there because they're watchers. They're watching us see what we're doing.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. What
So
do you think they eat?
I mean, as long as you don't. I think they eat by. I think they eat by, especially when it comes to meat, like squirrels, deers, or whatever. I've never studied that kind of stuff because I thought that was more in the mountains area.
Take a video of it. Oh yeah, I think it really
We
goes
are.
people.
We are. Nah,
Alyssa, I don't
they.
think
She
Bigfoot
is
would
feared.
sit still long enough to get a video of it. You'd see him, you'd be fumbling with
All
your
right.
phone, he'd be gone.
Oh my
I
god.
think that's how it works.
You know what I mean? Like,
But we are going to have cameras set up out there in different areas out there to see if we catch anything while we're in other areas. I'll also be
mhm,
carrying my drone in that area to see if I can catch anything from on top of the top above the trees to see if we catch
yeah.
anything.
Nice answer. I would have been
That's a
like,
good idea. Go
Mhm.
up instead of trap cams on the bottom. Go
yeah,
up, but then again, his sense of smell is gonna know y'all are there.
Oh
I
yes,
mean,
yes.
it,
because essentially, okay, so he's a cryptid, yeah, but he's adapted to be elusive. He's
Mm.
adapted to stay away from humans. He's learned how to do it. So he's probably like going, yeah, something up in that tree. I mean, you're gonna be like, shh, be real quiet, don't make a move. You may get a video, but see, even when the people do those casting prints,
Mhm.
does everybody
I
carry
know.
around cement with them? No.
Well, I mean, you guess also
I
think
mean,
about.
unless you're really out there looking and you're an investigator of Bigfoot, of course you're gonna carry that stuff.
Yeah,
But you don't. You could be like hiking through the woods, just hiking, and then you see a print, and you're going, "Dang it!" But I
Now
think taking pictures
now
now are better than they used to be.
right now we are carrying something with us in case we do find a footprint because that's what we're going out there for. For footprints. If we can find one, we're going to get it.
There you go.
so, are you worried about? I mean, because I know that they protect their own. Are you worried about like them having like weapons that could stop you and just like that, like um, that can harm you?
I mean, Bigfoots they can hurt you. They really can. I seen YouTube videos where you see one throwing a big tree out there. I mean, way out there. So I mean, I know they can hurt you. My little gun probably won't do nothing to it that I carry with me. My 40.
Yeah,
It probably gonna bounce off of them.
yeah, all right. Because you
I
don't know what
want to
kind of
selfie with
skin they're.
Bigfoot.
I bet the skin is rough too, because I mean they're made of different. I want a selfie with one. Even hey, what's up? I got a beer. You want one? Come and stand by me. Like you know what I mean? Like
For
um,
real.
No.
I'm,
I won't shoot a Bigfoot unless I'm threatened by the Bigfoot. Unless they trying to hurt me, or hurt anybody that I'm with. That's the only way I would ever do anything like that.
right.
I don't think that they're out there to hurt anybody. I just think they're doing what they do. They've
Mhm.
been doing this for ever how long they've been doing it for. I just think they're
All right,
they're
Sean.
they're living like every other animal lives. They're just surviving,
That's
but they're
right.
very good.
Hey, David.
I've seen
Yeah.
UFOs.
Yeah. What
Um,
about that?
if you
Didn't you
look
say
up
you
the Phoenix
experienced one?
Lights, I've seen them.
Well, I
They
know Hawk experienced a
they're
UFO.
huge.
Oh,
Yes,
didn't you?
yes. We experienced one this morning at work.
Oh, here it is.
Hold on, let me pull it up. Give me a second. That's not a really good one.
Hey, so Stitch, long time no see. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Wow.
my
So
mom,
yeah, that
if my mom's still in the if my mom's still in panel, I mean, still in the chat, she told me a story that her and my grandfather were out hunting or walking to the woods, and my grandfather was a police officer, so he didn't believe in tall tales.
Mhm.
She saw a headless horseman. Now he didn't have a pumpkin head, but he was a
Wow.
man on a horse with no head. To this day, she swears to God that's what she saw, and ain't nobody gonna tell her any different. And I believe her. Why would you make up something crazy like that?
yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
I've
I'm
been
still
okay.
She
trying
So
to.
tells me that story all the time, and it just, she is, damn it, she saw it. And my grandfather saw it, and he just couldn't make nothing of it. Just like, okay, well, we're just gonna go now. But people say they've never seen UFOs. I didn't until 1997. I looked up in the sky, and there they were.
hey, Kate and Sarah.
Look, yeah, the Phoenix Lights. If you look up the Phoenix Lights, they're huge. They're all over the state of, it was all over Arizona. I mean, the governor didn't even want to say he saw them, but he saw them. He came out later and said, "Yeah, I saw them. There were no planes in the air that night, and planes don't make a formation like that. There were no, weather balloons. It was nothing like that. It was UFOs." I said, "Look at those. Those are pretty. That's nice." I went in the house. Oh,
Yeah.
abducted me. No, they can take Eli, but they ain't taking me.
Yeah. Probing, you know.
So about to ain't no probing.
Oh shit. It's just like
We have to get see my mom. See, she's in there too. She saw the Phoenix Lights. She's seen UFOs. My mom has seen things. My mom has seen things her whole life. She has seen when she was babysitting, for instance, in a house. My grandfather had to come get her. There was something in that basement, but there was nobody there in the basement. But something was in that basement
wow.
pounding. And then when they would go by the house, they would see the rocking chair on the front porch just rocking in this one house that nobody lived in.
Wow.
My mom grew up in Pennsylvania, well, in Camp Watchung. It's a Boy Scout camp. It was an old Boy Scout camp. It's not there. It's there now, but it's not used for anything. But she has seen some pretty cool stuff that, you know what? People think in our profession, oh, you didn't see a ghost. They're non-believers. But if you've seen one, you know what you've seen, and there's not anybody in this world who's going to be able to tell you you did not see that.
Yep.
No one
My
can
mom.
tell me that I don't see things. No one can't tell my mama she didn't see that what she saw. If you know you've seen it deep down in your core, you saw it.
What were you saying?
You know,
Buck?
my mom, dad was like that. My mom and dad
And
thought
back
I was
then, they
imaginary.
didn't have
You
the
know,
hope. They didn't have the things back then to
Right,
where,
Jared?
in the 50s, 40s, and 50s, they weren't doing the whole ghost investigations. They weren't doing stuff like we're doing now. They just saw what they saw and went, okay, that's nice, and just kept walking.
Yeah.
But did people believe them back then? Sure, some.
some.
People don't believe me until they come sit in my house for a day. Like, they'll come sit in the house and they'll be sitting on the couch and watch TV. They'll hear a knock on my front door. They're like, you can get up and get that. I'm like, no, but you can't. They'll get up there and there's nobody there. I'm like, she goes, Jack, someone just knocked on that door. I said, oh yeah. I just want to see if you get up and answer it.
Right.
A couple months ago, I'm in my room. My son's in his room at the other end of the hall. And then we have about a 10-foot long hallway. We hear this big boom. Well, where my room is, we had a puppy at the time, so I had to make sure I put the trash can lid on the lid tight, and the puppy was in the room with me. Well, he heard the boom. He comes out of his room. He comes out of my room. I said, I didn't do it because I didn't do it. Trash can lid was on the other end of the kitchen.
Wow.
So, I mean, people say, oh, I don't believe in that stuff. I don't believe in that. They have to see it, I guess, in order to, I guess seeing is believing in a sense. I mean, you can't make
Yeah,
someone believe in a ghost. You can't make someone believe in anything. They just had to experience it and see it.
exactly.
Exactly.
And once they had that one experience, that's all it's going to
Hey
take.
Frank.
Yeah, just one time with just seeing a shadow out of the corner of their eye or just anything little, they're like, holy shit, they exist. I'm like, well, what do you think we've been talking about for all these years? People, welcome to the new age. Thank you for joining on board. But there's some people that are complete skeptics and they don't believe in any of it.
All right, Jared. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it.
All right,
Thanks,
Jared, later,
Jared.
brother.
But you know what? It's people like us that go out there and we investigate and we bring videos and we bring pictures. And the more and more stuff that we document, the better for our craft it is.
Exactly.
We're not out there trying to get people to believe. We're just out there documenting to show people what we see.
Exactly. Hey, look,
I mean,
I've got to say this.
there's no nothing in front of anybody's video going, okay, I got to picture this ghost, people, and you're going to believe me, come hell or high water. No, it's
I'm
just
sorry, Hog.
watch it. If you believe it, you believe it. And some
I
things
did.
out there are kind of
Hold
weird.
on, Jared. Hold on a second. What were you saying, Hog?
I did forgot to mention about this house here. We were in the kitchen one day, and the paper towels went flying across the off the microwave floor in the kitchen.
Yeah, Brenda brought that up. She said, say something about the paper towels.
Yes, she's on me. I'm on that one. So,
but see,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Weird stuff. Like the paper towels are not just going to fly off themselves.
Exactly.
Can't explain that.
They're right. It's unexplainable things that happen in your home, and you're usually, to me, when stuff happens, I'm by myself. I'm like, never mind, there's nobody here. I'll just look at the dog, and the dog will look at me. I'm like, yeah, that just happened. Or my son, I went to go babysit. I babysit my house at my daughter's house a couple weekends ago, and he says, Mom, don't leave me at night no more. I said, why? He goes, well, I came out into the kitchen. I said, yeah. He goes, well, I flipped on the light and there were 3 people standing there. I said, well, what'd you do? He goes, flipped off the light and I walked back with him into my room. I'm like, what? He goes, nope, no, I'm not doing that again. I said, boy, they're going to be there whether you put the light on or not. He goes, but Mom, they were just staring at me. I'm like, well, did you say hello? He goes, nope, just flipped the light right back on and said, bye-bye.
I would just
so
be
I
like, I'm
can't
going
leave
to
him
bed.
alone apparently anymore. He's 31 years old and I can't leave him in the dark.
Yeah. Right. Tyler. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this interview up. If you want to I'm gonna open the panel up, if that's okay with you, Hawk. People
Let's
can come
do it,
up and
man.
ask some questions. Hey, I want to say thank you, for letting me interview you, and hopefully everybody that comes up has some questions for you. So, we'll just open the panel up.
All right.
I'll be right
guys,
back.
I'm gonna put the link up, guys, as long as you respect whoever's on panel, like Hawk, Jaxxx, and me, and the chat as well. So I'm gonna put it up right now. Everybody's welcome. Then I'll post it up too. I'll link it, whatever you say on there. So here it is right here, guys. If you guys want to hop up, and I will pin it. Okay, it's pinned. So yeah, whoever wants to come up, chit chat. So cool. I mean, it's just like there's certain topics I don't know about. You know what I mean? Just like a goblin or something, if they're real or not, or fairies or whatever. And it was pretty cool. So like I
You
just
know,
go ahead.
it's funny you say that, Eli, because I don't know if you watch that show that comes on TV, Paranormal Call on Camera.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Actually, they call a fairy. Somebody called a fairy, and I was like, "What in the hell?" I leave my mind open now. It's like anything's possible. It's something that I never believed in. I'm believing to it now.
Yeah. See you later, Queen Laura. Thanks for coming. Wow. Have you seen a
Thank you,
fairy?
Laura. I had never seen one.
Man, that would freak me out.
Because we did start our investigation in October of last year, so we
Mhm.
are still kind of new in the field. Even though I've been seeing ghosts my whole life, but I have not I've been studying it by watching ghost hunting shows. Just taking mental notes.
Brenda, she said she has her own channel too.
I'm dropping a link right now.
Cool. No, go ahead, Hawk. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, guys. So, Jax, you can bring your someone up. Whoever comes, all you
Uh,
gotta do is look at the bottom,
uh,
and you'll see
Bye,
the.
Queen Laura. Love
Can
you.
you do that?
I don't know. What do you do?
When you look down, you'll see it you'll see a box that's really light. You just click on it, and it'll come up.
Where it says guests?
Yeah, you know at the bottom where it has me. You see the
It's at
little
backstage.
yeah, at the bottom. You know where it has little boxes at the bottom. You
It's, on,
know, um,
Uh,
it's down. It's be down
it's down
there.
here. It's down here.
I'm looking, man. I'm on like a Kindle. I don't see that, Eli.
Oh, you don't?
Wait, more?
No, it's at the bottom. You know, like our names and stuff like that's at the bottom, and you'll see me, Jackson, Hawk, and then it'll come up really light, and that's the person you click on it, and you can get
Okay,
them
well,
up.
when you come back, you can let him up because I don't have that.
Okay, cool. I will be back. Okay.
Billy and I'll just chat amongst ourselves.
There you go. But Jazz, I am going to study more about what's out there, so I can get more of an idea of in case we see something that's unexplainable, and I do need to do some more studying.
Well, I think that people learn more when they go out.
Exactly.
I want to go out so bad, but I want to go to the graveyard, but Jason doesn't want me to go alone, which I understand. If anything happens, I'm alone. He goes, wait till I get there. White Wolf. He says, wait till I get there. We'll go then. I'm like, I said, all right. He goes, I don't want you going alone if something happens, and then, you get in trouble. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll wait. So we're gonna go. There's a graveyard in my town here. Prescott, like I said, is 20 minutes away, and they don't mind if you go in this one graveyard. They're really good with it, just as long as you're respectful. I mean, that's anywhere you go. I mean, they don't mind if, I'd like to go in there one time and maybe clean up around the graves and just do stuff like that. Soul Stitch has a question for you there, Billy. Are you familiar with the differences between spirits and ghosts?
Well, the Dover graveyard, spirits come in. Now, this is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Spirits, they don't come as a figure like we see them. They come as a solid white. I call them ghosts. I have had a picture. I got a picture of that in the Dover video that I have. I told Babe, I said, this is the first time we actually call it a ghost because it's all white. And spirits is who what we see as a see-through form of a out shape of a male or a female. That's what I'm thinking.
See, in my house, I see them as clearly as I see you.
Right.
I don't see them looking any different. They look just like you or I look.
Oh wow. Yeah, see with me, I sometimes I have seen them like that. But it's not all the time. I can only see as shadow figures or a female. It's like I said before, they're white, and I can tell when they die, they have long hair, short hair, or they keep their hair done perm. I can tell the difference.
Right. And it's also how they want. I think it's also how they want you to see them. I mean, do they want? I don't know. Sometimes I think spirits show up, and I don't know. In my case, mine are all I can see, but sometimes I just see them that way at peripheral vision, because sometimes maybe they don't want me to see them. Like my uncle, I could just see him in dark figure form until I figured out who he was, and then I could see him. But see, I had never met him. I think that's why he died before I was born. So that would make sense why I couldn't see what he looked like. But once I knew he was
Right.
here, then I could see what he looked like. Nicole Vale helped me out with that
Yeah.
one. She was like, I had a headache for 10 days and I couldn't figure out why. And she watched my one video and she goes, do you know Ronald or Roland? I'm like, no. I called my mom. My mom said, that's your uncle. I'm like, oh. So I said to Val, well, I can't really see him. I see dark, but she goes, ask him what he wants. I asked him what he wants. I saw him. Then after I asked him what he wants, I saw him. It was clear as day. Now, do I know him well? No, but Vale says he's here to watch over me, which makes sense. He's an uncle, you know.
Right.
He's my grandpa's son, so it makes sense. He was in the military. He's the one of the, protect the family kind of type. So it makes me feel good that he's here. I believe I don't know anybody who's not here. They're pretty much all my family. So look, we were thick in life. We were thick in death. I mean, our family was close family, close family.
Okay, cool.
There's not a day I don't go by where I don't see anybody in my family in this house. I'm like, good morning and good night. I make sure I say my good mornings. I love them. Good night and I love them. You know?
Right.
Soul Stitch said ghosts are energetic imprints. They do not interact with people. They're not sentient energy of spirit. I think probably what you're talking about is
Okay.
the one I was reading,
It was like,
the interactive personality ghost, where they
That's an
do interact with
intelligent.
you.
That's an intelligent.
Intelligent. That's an intelligent ghost you've probably seen. Um, uh, Ghosts are
No,
if the
stone
ghost,
tape
they don't know you're
theory.
there.
The stone tape is a loop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a residual.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I forgot to ask you. The stone tape theory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting.
mhm.
Well, yeah, it's like when people try to ask me that question, I say it's like a cassette tape. It runs on a loop.
Oh yeah,
It'll play, and then when it's done playing, it'll run loop. It'll just keep running on the whatever time of day that person left its imprint or died. It'll that same day, every day, it's going to do it, and it's not going to be able to interact with me or whoever they live with, whoever. It's just going to do its own thing. However long it needs to do it, and then it's gone.
exactly.
It's that specific time. I've read so much stuff on it. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. I mean, you can't do nothing about it. I mean, it's like, someone going to work every day and gets hit by a bus. Could you imagine going to work every day and getting hit by a bus? That'd be horrible
Yeah.
to live that over and over and over again.
For real.
I don't think they know they're doing it though. I don't think it's
Also, Stitch.
it's not an intelligent spirit. It's just something happens, an imprint.
Hey Dennis, how's it going, man?
Good, good.
Have you ever seen a spirit?
No, I am not. To be honest with you, man, not in. I'm not into that stuff.
It's okay.
But
Yeah, Dave, get up here.
Yeah, Dave, get up here.
What were you saying,
So I
Dennis? I'm sorry.
said,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Dennis. It's okay. Take your time, buddy.
I said I'm not into that. Into that stuff.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. You can hang out.
Yeah,
How was your day?
my day was good. How about you?
Oh, yeah, it's been good. God gave me another day to live. That's all that matters to me.
Right,
That's
right.
right.
Yeah, get up here, Dave. Stop tripping. Laughing people don't. Yeah, yeah, we do, Doris. Hey, you know more stuff than me, like equipment wise and spirit wise, and You've been doing it for so long. So Soul Stitch says, yes, the rinse and repeat and replaying over and over is just a memory. See, but what I want to know about that is I know we talked about it earlier. Is can you move them on? That's what I want to know.
That's if they're ready to move on. And you can ask if they're ready to move on, and they will answer you honestly. We ask those questions. If they're ready to go, they're ready to go.
Yeah,
If they're not ready, they won't cross over to Ross. And
I
they're
just
not
thought.
being forced.
Yeah, I just thought they couldn't acknowledge you because they're so in tune to what happened to them. You know that you can't break that cycle. That's what I thought. I guess.
Yeah, it's
um.
like a memory. It just replays over and over and over again. But that's a horrible thing to. I mean,
Yeah.
oh no.
It's like help me get out of this. Like I see movies like that a lot. So Stitch said, "Hey, what's up, genocide,
Hey,
jalapeno?"
Genocide,
Hey,
what's up?
hey,
There's
hey,
nothing.
Eli,
What's up?
chat. I do want to show you guys a picture of a banshee
Okay,
at the Tar River.
Hey, Bet
I've
Rican,
got.
what's
I bet we
up?
can.
You want me to send this to you, or you want
Yeah,
me to
yeah,
show it up
sure.
here?
Uh, you can share it if you want, or you can send it to me.
All right, I'm about to pull it up now, man.
Okay. There's give me a second. Uh,
That's the Tar River banshee.
oh wow,
You can
that
see
is
her face.
crazy. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Mm-hmm. Told you,
wow.
Eli.
Hell yeah. So said
Come
there's
on,
nothing
Dave.
to move
Come up
on.
here, Dave.
They're not a spirit. It's just yeah. That's what I was thinking too. Because they're just an
Yeah, come
imprint.
on, Dave.
Like
Come
soul
on, Dave.
stitch. It's sort of like a little part of their soul, but their soul actually traveled to another plane. Am I right? Soul
I
stitch.
believe so.
That's what I
Hi,
was
Bat
told. I don't
Rican.
know. I guess some people said that they couldn't be helped. You know, that's what I was told, but by different investigators though, not by me. I don't know much about it, but yeah, yeah. Um. Oh, how about graveyard talk? I forgot to ask you about that.
What's up, man?
I
About
will.
cemeteries.
I love cemeteries, so we've been to a lot of them. So, see,
Okay.
Wow.
okay. Now, don't take the background about Saint Barnabas. Um, reason why I went there the first time is because there's always been a story been told about that cemetery that there was a couple that was in love and she
Mhm.
died of an unknown disease. 2 years later, he died from a broken heart. So they say if you run around this church 10 times, you will see her kneeling down crying at an unmarked grave, and the boyfriend, if he sees you, he will chase you out the graveyard. So the story is
Wow.
true. The story is true. What they told me is true. They even led me to the unmarked grave.
Wow.
And then what really is creepy, guys, come and find out that where that bell is at, that used to be a gallows.
I bet you, like late at night, you probably could hear like, people getting hung. You know what I mean? Like the sound of it. It sounds bad, but yeah,
So
like that's crazy. How? No, go ahead.
no. I was just saying that there's also has been some rituals in that grave in that area also. That we found that out too. So yeah, that place is really it's really bad off, man. It's a creepy place.
Yeah. There you go, Ron. What's up, dude? Um, you know what the most creepy thing is about having a gift, like you know, seeing things and everything else. Is hearing voices at night. That's not. nobody else around you. I think that would really creep me out.
Yeah, I have experienced that, but wait, once or twice my whole life, but that's not happened a lot. Thank God, because I don't think I can sleep with something like that.
No, forget that. It's just like, it's just nerve wracking. It's just like, hey, leave me alone. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, uh, to be honest, like I haven't heard it before. Like, it's just like your mom or your sister or brother calling you out, knowing that they're not even in the house. A lot of people's experienced that too, and I heard that's pretty scary too, because that's happened to me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like one night I had woke up and I seen something wave at me because I know I mentioned it last night too. Something waved me. It looked like a scarecrow hand. It was going just a hand, and I just went to bed. I was just like, "What the fuck?" Sorry. 18, 18 and over, baby. We get the cuts.
That's when you
let me
get out of bed. You get out of bed. You go see what's going on. They're trying to get your
No,
attention. Like, hey,
he gonna call me. No, he calls me. Jaxx, guess what happened? I'm like, Eli, what? Dude, you know what? I saw a hand. I'm like, you saw a hand? Yeah, but wait, don't you? I gotta leave lights on. You can't go off on you. If I'm not asleep, you ain't asleep. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't see it. He goes, wait, something's gonna happen again.
It's creepy though, to be honest.
It
Like,
is creepy when you see stuff like that. Okay, so before my
thanks,
mama
mom.
goes to bed, she said to tell you about the haunted hamburger. Okay, there's a place in Jerome called the Haunted Hamburger. Bomb ass food. Bomb food. Anyway, my mom went up with my brother. I mean, with my son and my two oldest my kids, my son and my daughter. Well, they were eating and they took a picture of a face in a picture. Like you could see it,
Wow.
like a reflection of a face inside of a picture.
Wow.
They had it back when you had the flip phones. My son took the picture, but you
Mhm.
couldn't really say much back then of the camera. I wish they had
Yeah.
like the cameras we have now would have been awesome. But yeah, I saw the picture and I was like, they went up to the ghost town, and they had a mining cave where you could usually back then you could walk in the 90s you could walk all the way in, pretty much walk in. Now they have
Yeah.
it blocked off because it's kind of caved
Yeah.
in. But my son and my daughter thought it'd be funny. Oh, let's just throw rocks in the cave. Well, they got rocks thrown back at them.
oh wow.
They're like, we're leaving. We're out of here. And like I told you, that's when my mom saw that inside the movie theater there. It's an old time movie theater. You pay a couple bucks. It's like a donation. It keeps keeps it running. So you walk up these stairs and then you go all the way up. I mean, it maybe seats 20 people, 25 people the most. It's like one of those old movie theaters.
Yeah.
Which it's really cool to go look at. But anyway, you walk up all these stairs. There's no elevator. You got to walk up like flights of stairs. So you get up there, and she goes, Jaxx, I swear to God, Jack, I swear to God, I saw someone sitting 3 seats over me, and they had no legs. There was a body there, but no legs.
Yeah.
She was like, okay, children, it's time to get up and leave now. They
Exactly.
exited the movie theater.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
But it's cool
theaters,
like that.
These theaters, they got a history.
To have
They
like
really do.
memories with your grandkids that you were ghost hunting,
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying?
Every theater, it's got some kind of haunting because of I'm assuming because all the times they put into the theater of what they do, and it's like everywhere you go, you hear a theater, you want to think of a haunted.
Yeah.
Well, the guy who died there was one guy who died there. He was servicing the elevator, and guess how he died?
The elevator.
Wow.
Head clean off. He was looking up. I'm like, you saw it coming down, bruh. You didn't move. I mean, my first instinct would be to get the hell out of that thing. But maybe it came down too fast. I don't know. But it tells the story of when you go in there, it runs the story of Jerome. So it's actually giving you history on the town. which is and there's a woodworking shop, and it's been on the Travel Channel. Ghost Adventures has done it. Anyway, the guy still has his woodworking shop. He says things get flown at him constantly.
Oh wow.
He finds the stuff missing. The restaurant now above it used to be an asylum. And now they made it a restaurant museum, a restaurant, a hotel. Haunted, haunted, haunted. You can't have something like an insane asylum or like a prison where nasty, horrible things happen to people and it not be haunted.
Exactly. You're right. Mm-hmm. You know, a prison,
Alcatraz and like Penhurst and like Waverly Hills. Horrible deaths. Horrible things happen to those people. And there's got to be there's something there.
Oh yeah.
There has to be.
I will investigate that kind of stuff. I would love to, but I feel I'm gonna be attacked because they attack me. Just the little things I've experienced. But we're dealing with a lot more negative because of how they were treated while they were living there.
Hey, Dave.
Hello.
Hey, Dave.
My bucket list is Gettysburg. Could you imagine just standing on the field of Gettysburg and just feeling all of that energy?
Yes.
How many men died on that field, and knowing you can still hear the gunfire, you can still hear their cries. That's on my bucket list. I'm going to go there one day. Hey, Dave.
Hello there, Jaxxx. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing okay. It's funny you should mention that because that's actually on my bucket list is Gettysburg in Pennsylvania. I'd love to do that myself. I really want to go there.
I mean, I don't think you even need equipment, just your ears. People have said they've gone there and just heard and listened and heard cries and yells and screams and gunfire. And I see you. I see you.
I saw it. I saw him as well, though. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to help myself.
I know how he talks, man. He's intelligent, man.
This is awesome. Look, I think a lot of Dave. I think a lot of him.
Me too.
I try to get his live every time up there. I try to catch him.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say that. Thank you.
Yes,
Mary sent me. That's awesome, Mary. I want to go so bad.
How about funeral homes? Has anyone done funeral homes before, Dave?
Yes. Yeah, I have. Yes, actually. Yeah, I have. We've done on Undertakers.
I have not yet.
It's your absolutely nothing to be sorry for, Eli. It's your channel, brother.
Well, no, I was just saying, like, I mean, he tells the experience of investigating the funeral home.
Yeah,
it's his show now.
He's tripping over his lip there, Dave. He's tripping over his lip.
I'm shutting up now.
Almost like drooling. He was weirdly his father owned it, and it was a guy who wanted to join the team, and he sort of thought that he qualified for the job because he worked at an Undertaker's, and he was around death and all that kind of thing. And I thought, well, that's interesting because I think you're going to find that paranormal investigation is just a little bit more different than you might think, Sunshine. Anyway, he said, well, it'll be a really good idea to do, but my dad's works we'll do there, and I've got the keys to the place. It'll be great. Which I thought, quite frankly, was a little bit ghoulish, really. I can see you looking at me, just out of respect, So we went down there, just myself and one of my colleagues, as well as this guy that wanted to join the team. And of course, as usual, I took every single piece of equipment that I could get. So there's like 40-ton trucks turning up. We've got 67 roadies dragging equipment out of the back. We didn't use hardly any of it. We just, a couple of audio recorders and some video cameras and set them up. Stereo boy, I can see you. I should have had my camera on so I could point down and poke you in the eyes.
Sorry, I'm not.
Slap your forehead as you're looking up at me. Slap your forehead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dave. What do you say?
No, you're good. You're good, brother. It's your channel. So we set the cameras up and went through the usual kind of stuff. We was respectful about how we asked to try and get responses when we done tried for EVP sessions, and We was respectful and pretty much stayed in the halls and in the, I suppose you'd call it the waiting room or the reception area, rather than, next to any bodies or anything like that, just out of respect for the families. Because I just don't think it's right to do that without having the permission of the family members. And absolutely nothing whatsoever, apart from pops and cracks all night that we could hear audibly, obviously, and that was all. 2 days later, started to go through the audio, and I had said during the investigation, something along the lines of, wish everybody a peaceful journey, love and light, and may God see you on his way, because I respect the fact that while I don't believe in God, that people do believe in God, and I'm obviously aware of that and respectful of that. So I played it back, not expecting to get anything. In the places where we heard the cracks and pops and weird noises were voices. We heard them as cracks and pops, but on the recording, it was whispers. And right after I said, God bless you, that kind of thing, there was a thank you, whispered as a thank you, like that. And it was like, I've done so many, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds over the years, private residentials, castles, caves, mental asylums, hospitals, you name it, old abandoned police stations. But that one sentence out of all of them made the hairs all over my body stand up. And I don't know if it's because of the significance of where we were doing the investigation, because it was a funeral parlour, but just a whisper. That's all I got, Eli. You cheeky monkey. Can see you. I'm watching you. Can see you.
He doesn't think anybody sees him.
He's always lurking. Lurky-o.
No, I got a question for you, Dave. Okay.
Oh man, this is about Hawk. This stream, though, Eli, isn't it? Really, not me.
Wait, hold on. Because I done a funeral before, and I experienced like a kid running up, the waiting room, whatever you call it, where they're seeing, you know what I mean. And so I hear, "Mommy, mommy, mommy," run up the thing, you know what I mean. Like, and then his full ear. I was a security guard. And you also hear whispers in the freezer too. Oh, I wonder if my son's gonna see me today, or this and that, and they chit chat with each other.
Yeah.
And it is wild. I know what you mean, though. I mean, just I guess they hired a security team because there was no locks at all, so there was like two of us, and to be honest, I didn't last because it just hurt me enough that there was a kid that's gonna be. I found out there was a kid that was gonna be seen the next day.
I think that's respectful. Yeah.
Yeah, so I left. I just thought no. Well, I didn't quit, but I just didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I've done over multiple spirit box sessions, and more than one time when I've heard it sounded almost as if, and it's up to the individual how much store they actually put in spirit box sessions, and that's up to them, and I respect that too. But like you sort of like get results where it almost sounds like the communication with each other and not you. They're sort of like talking and almost arguing between themselves. So that can be interesting as well. A little bit like distracting. Oh, trust Ron.
Trust Ron to. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dave. Forget about Ron. He's kind of silly today.
I can't forget about. He's a good lad. He's always in my streams doing exactly the same thing. It's good to see he's doing it in yours as well.
Oh yeah. I think it would be hard to work at one, especially someone like me. Yeah, that would be really hard. I mean, especially like if you know that your loved one has been, I'm seen there and buried. You know what I mean? Like, been viewed there. Before going into the ground. I don't think. I mean, it's just a scary thought. Of like one day I'm going to be here. It's. Yeah.
I don't think I can relate to that 100%. I agree with that. I mean, There was a guy who used to come around with us. I'm going back a few years now, about 2010, and there was a cemetery. I don't really do cemeteries personally, for various reasons. It's irrelevant at the moment why, but I don't really do cemeteries. It's usually residential investigations at private homes and stuff. But anyway, it come about that he wanted to do this, or somebody wanted to do a cemetery. And then this one particular guy flat out refused to do it because he had a relative buried there. He was fine about doing any other cemetery, but he wouldn't do the one where he had a relative buried.
Wow.
Like, proper vehemently opposed to doing it as well. Very vocal about it,
But it's basically like in the hospital too, because if you're a doctor, then they wouldn't want you to attend. Help your family member, because that's what do you call it? Like, it would be hard for them. I don't know the proper term. Hey, what's up, Electrono Neural Nation? I know I messed up your name. Sorry. Be on in a bit. Okay, so Nocturnal. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he'll be on in a minute, so that's cool. I don't know, Dave. I honestly think that once someone dies, someone lives again. But
I understand
that
that.
I'm sorry. That's what makes me think that when we die, we come back again, maybe. Or do you think that's true?
I think, I know that energy isn't destroyed. Energy begats energy, which also begats energy. In whichever way you look at it, there's the circle of life, because energy is never ending. So do our spiritual essence, do our vibrational frequencies carry on? I think absolutely, yeah. Even if it's in just the grand universal scheme of things, and as a universal energy, absolutely, yeah. I think it carries on. Do I believe that we come back reincarnated in physical form? I think that's highly unlikely.
Yeah, exactly. I think so, but we never know until we cross over. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's it. That's always the great question, isn't it? It's the great journey, and also the biggest answer to the biggest question. And we won't. But a lot of people have reasons to believe one way or the other because of experiences or insights that the rest of us might not necessarily have, such as spiritualist mediums and other people.
My mom gets mad at me, like we'll be talking and I'll say, Mom, she goes, well, when we go to heaven, I said, Mom, I don't believe in God. She goes, Jack. I said, what? She goes, you'll see. I said, well, I'll tell you what, Mom, when you get up there and you find out, you let me know. You come back and you let me know. She goes, oh, I will. I said, well, all right, I'll be waiting. she goes, I think you not believe in God. I said, well, Mom, you believe, I don't believe. There's how, I try not to get in it with her because she thinks I'm going to go to hell. I said, well, Mom, if I am, I'm driving the bus.
Yeah, there you go.
She goes, well, you're not going to go to hell, Jack. So I'm like going, oh yeah, Mom.
Jack, you're not a saint, dude.
I'm driving, Mom. I'm driving it.
You're gonna be Satan's freaking right-hand man. Woman.
Never, no, I'm gonna take over, Eli. What you talking about, right hand? I get down, I'm taking over, and I will sell ice water. Damn it, I will sell ice water
because it's damn hot down there. Yeah, like you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm telling you, devil ain't selling ice water. If I start selling ice water, there'll be a new devil. I'm telling you. They'll be like, we want her. She sells ice water.
Not she burned up down there. Sure.
I don't think there's a hell either. I think we live in hell.
Girl, needs some air conditioner down there.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm gonna revamp the whole place. We'll put some lights up in there, do some track lighting, get some, disco balls. If it's hell, we're gonna do it up.
It's like, whip them, girl, whip them.
See, you gotta bring in the whips. I wasn't even going there. I was looking for Party Central. You gotta bring in the whips. So you see, that's the private rooms, Eli. I don't know. I don't mess with the private rooms. That'll be somebody else's problem.
No, because I see a lot of documentaries about how people get come back from an awakening, you know, and because God puts them through hell and heaven, and they change their lives forever. Like I
I
see a
don't
lot of
see how
YouTube.
that's possible. I don't see how people. I don't know how people come up with that assumption.
Hey, don't shoot
You
the
know,
messenger, dude.
even
saying.
even if people believe that, it says in the Bible that man wrote that God would not burn the earth again, God would not flood the earth again, God would not rid the bad people again. So when people make that assumption, it
Hey,
kind of
Neil.
goes back to like,
Yeah, what's up?
well, if you're reading the Bible, then you know you're going to go with what the Bible says. But I mean, how much of the Bible? I mean, how long ago was it written? And then so much of stuff has gone on now, and then you know the old version, the new version. That's a lot of versions. You see, so
Neil's
I just
here.
don't. I've read it. I've read the Old Testament. I've read the New. I've read it. It's a good book.
Yeah.
It's a very good book. It's got
Neil's here.
everything in it.
The shit's gonna get real now.
Oh,
No, this shit's
hell to
gonna
the
get
yes.
Oh, last night was a great conversation we had with you guys.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
it was
dude.
amazing. Oh,
He didn't wake me up. I was awake. He didn't bother to tell me anything. He just left me out of it. He was like, "Hey, Jaxxx, guess what happened last night?" I'm like, "What happened?" He started telling me. I'm like, "I was awake, Eli. I was
you
awake,
missed out.
staring at the TV."
Yeah, you didn't watch my videos, though. You don't watch my videos, don't you?
I run your videos, dude.
We
What's up, Neil?
What's up, dude?
man, we Hawk showed us some amazing photos from the House of Pain,
Oh,
and we
yes.
also caught something too on the wall as well. If you don't mind us playing that again.
The wall, the window.
No, on the wall, the face, number on the wall, never
Mhm.
by the door. Okay,
I need to
We'll
see
show
this.
From the window to the wall.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
right.
Get me started on that, girl.
right,
You made the old
This
DJ
came
come out in me.
all right,
I'll be like, wiki, wiki, wiki. Don't get me started.
right,
You know the song, Eli.
right. Hold on a second.
I see two faces. Oh, what the hell?
Oh, it's almost there.
Oh, is this the House of Pain? Oh, yeah, it's House of Pain.
Yeah, House of Pain.
We'll show you where. Okay,
Should have been the House of
there's
Horrors.
you see two eyes here, but you see a face talking in a minute where my arrow's pointed.
Especially when they take the picture.
See that? You see it's forming?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, how did we not see that before now, man?
I have no idea.
Me and Jackson are good at seeing things like that. So
Yeah.
We were watching it earlier, and I said, Eli, I said, "What the hell is that?" He goes, "Holy crap!" I said, "I wonder if they caught that." I said, "I don't know. We'll have to ask them."
No, man, I hadn't seen it
forming.
before at
Oh
all.
my goodness, freaks me out every time I look at it.
see,
Look at that.
takes a picture. It's right there.
Yes,
That's crazy. That's wild.
that is, man. Damn.
But y'all didn't see it when you snapped the picture either, Billy.
No, I would take pictures in the hallway just to take pictures.
You were looking somewhere else.
Right.
Guys, that house is nothing but scary.
Bet you there were spiders up in there.
Hell no.
Mhm,
And
big
snakes.
ones. Huntsmen's.
I seen a snake get in there as big around as my arm, probably.
Wow.
Oh, now you tell me.
Ah,
I crunkled. Hell, what kind of word is that? I crumbled it up with my feet.
okay.
I'd rather do with snakes than spiders.
Me too, man. I don't like spiders at all.
I love snakes, just don't do spiders.
I don't really love snakes, but I can handle them more than I can a spider.
Dave, what do you think about that? What do you think about
There's
that
100
face?
eyes looking at you.
Do what?
If it, to answer honestly, the resolution isn't great that I'm seeing it at. I would have to see the actual proper footage, put it through spectral analysis, edge detection, Obviously, pixelization, count the pixelization for depth of field and perspective. So really, it wouldn't be right for me to pass comment on it, if I'm totally honest. And that's not a get out. It's anything I analyze. There are certain protocols that I put it through visually to see what it's like. Otherwise, you're not doing it any justice as evidence. And just to say, yeah, it could be this or it could be that, doesn't do it. It's not right either way. So it's interesting, but I can't comment on it. It wouldn't be right for me to do that.
Right.
You have to show the window, Eli, the window.
Yeah, give me a second. Find it.
Oh, and that one with the woman standing there inside on the other side of the window.
All right,
That was perfect. That was a perfect catch.
Talking about the one with the little girl by herself, or the one with a man and a woman together?
No, this one is a woman. She's just standing there, like she's not looking into the house. She's looking like away. It's like she's not like it's the where she's not. It's like she's on a porch, kind of like on a porch, and she's looking like towards the door.
Look at that.
There, I see a little kid looking in the window.
Face, body, hand, like that.
Like this right here.
Yes, like peeking in. Like,
okay, I see it now. I see now.
I missed that too.
Yeah,
and there's a face back here too. It looks like it. I'm not sure, but
is there any way you can enlarge that at all?
No. I don't know. I'm still working on my computer because the last one I could do 100%, 200%, but this one just giving me But it looks like you see in the background.
Yeah, I see something back there. Can't make out what it is.
Let me see. No, I can't scroll.
But it's definitely a little kid. It's not a bigger. It's like maybe 5 or 6 years old looking. He's or 4 even.
Well, the little girl there, the daughter was actually 5 years old.
This one right here, you see?
Yep.
Push this some more.
Good night, Sean.
Nice, Sean. And here goes the more more in depth at what it looks like too. You can see the hair. But I don't know if it's a girl or boy. I don't know. Because the spirit world is kind of hard.
Right.
To tell.
I think little boy.
I can tell you this much. At that house, I've never encountered the spirit of a little boy, and I've been there billions of times almost. That's not to say there's not one there, but I've never encountered one there.
What do you think about fact?
I know there's a 5-year-old girl and a 12-year-old girl, as well as the mom and dad.
You see the 2 eyes in the face?
Hang on a minute. Let me get closer to my computer.
It's so small for me to see. Early, I can see it bigger.
Oh yes.
Right there.
Yep.
And then there's something right here too.
Yeah, almost like an older person standing over them. Kind of peering over their shoulders.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to ask Billy. I said, that woman that I saw on the other side of the window, was that one of your people? And you said, no, you didn't see. But Brenda said she saw her standing there. She just looks like she's just looking at something. She just is just standing there. So it's not for any, see her? Right there in the long hair?
Yeah, that's Teresa there. That's the 5-year-old girl.
Right here?
Yeah.
Teresa. Oh, wow. You can see the cheekbones.
Yeah, she's 5 years old, and I don't know if you guys remember the story from that, man, but she was molested in life and still is molested today in spirit.
Yes, I read the story. That's horrible.
It is.
That is horrible.
He took the chicken shit way out and shot himself.
Yeah, he did. He's a punk. And there he comes, right there. See him with the hat right there on the left-hand side. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that's his name is Ed. Yeah, he's got the skeleton.
Oh, wait
face.
a minute. I didn't see his face until now, and I've seen this picture 5 times. Now
You
I
see
just
the
saw his
skeleton face.
Yeah, it's a skeleton.
And the thing beside him is his wife, Cynthia.
See, Billy, I did not see his face until right now.
If you look real close at the picture of Cynthia beside him, Cynthia is not looking toward the window. I don't think that Ed would ever let her do that because
makes sense.
Yeah, he rules that house with an iron fist.
Ed was a controlling son bitch.
He is, and he's gonna be gone before he knows it.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that skeleton, the mouth.
Yes.
Yeah,
No. I didn't see it until now. Now I see it.
Yeah, he's a wicked son of a bitch.
It's piercing your soul, kind of looking at you.
I don't even want to look, but yeah.
I walk in that house, say, Ed, I'm here. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Hey, look, Jax. I've had not counting Brenda, but when I was with the other team I was with, we had several different women to come in, and every time they came in, they would run out crying.
Wow.
Well, it ain't met me yet.
And they would all go straight to the room where everything happened at. And they
I
would
say, Ed,
crying.
I'm a new kind of woman walking in here. Try to scare me.
You know that's right.
Here with Ed.
He's a son of a bitch.
devil
He's a son of a bitch that pinned me against the wall.
Ah,
Damn.
you know what? But back then, when things happened like that, it was so behind closed doors. Nobody knew what was going on.
You're
Nobody.
right. You're right.
It's not like now where kids could go and tell, like they went to school and could say, "Oh, yada 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 is happening." Then it was just
Well, the way the whole killing came about was Teresa and Dee, which is the mother's sister. We're going to go tell, and I don't know who they were going to go tell, but they had planned to go tell someone, and that's when Ed said, "No, not going to have it." He ended up getting drunk.
Beth, don't mess with LJ in this world to the next. You know that's right, Beth. I'm gonna go out with a bang, girl. I'm gonna be in with a bang. I tell my kids, keep it up. I'm gonna haunt you. Like, Mama, don't you want to go to a nice special place? No, I'm gonna make sure in death I'm still watching you, little bastards, because I don't trust you. You'll be living in my house. I'm gonna make sure you take care of it. Well, Mom, you don't have to be here all the time. No, I will be here. It'll be fun.
Exactly.
We'll all hang out, sing kumbaya. You want to haunt your kids, man. Yes, you are, Ron. I'm going to get you, Ron. You're going to come haunt my house with me. Come on, Ron. You got nothing to do in death. Come with me and hang out. We'll get Eli. We'll have a big old party.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know it. So
we'll get Hensley a ghost girlfriend by that time. Come on, we got to do it.
So what in that house, Neil, like, I mean, is there a possible way to get rid of that spirit?
Yeah, actually, either late spring or early summer, Billy and myself are going to go perform an exorcism and get rid of him, and then after that, we'll be able to help the three ladies to move on. Have them cross over.
It should be easy for them.
Yeah, they want to move on now, but they can't because Ed's not going to let them.
No, he had to control life and control death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Ed's a sick
We're
bastard.
going to get fucked up that night.
Good. I can already
Hey,
wait.
Sunflower.
What are we smoking?
Anaco.
Billy's gonna go in there drunk so nothing happens to him. Be like, bounce off, bounce off.
But I'll be
Hey,
like, hey, you son of a bitch, you back. Get out of here.
I think I'd want to be drunk if I'm going to perform an exorcism. Hey, girl, hey.
What's up, sis?
Oh no, Billy, I think I'd want to be drunk if I'm going to go in a place like that to get rid of somebody. I'm like, okay, Ed, look.
Hello, how's it going?
Okay, you're not going to mess with me, buddy.
I got something I want to say real quick.
Go ahead, girl.
And this is mainly towards Neil.
Yes.
But I'm gonna let everybody hear it. Neil, the other night when you guys did the sage on my car, it didn't work.
It didn't.
Uh-oh.
There's it, but it's not the same one. It's not the little boy anymore.
Oh, we got something new in there this time.
The feeling that I get from it, it's an adult and it's a man.
You know what I think it was? I think it's from that dollhouse.
The house. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Man,
Is that
Mama
what
was
you
gonna
were
scream at me.
Brenda in
Shit.
your car?
No, Eli.
I was like,
Do you want me to send one your way, Eli?
you know, right? No way.
I'll hook you up, brother.
As long as it's getting hot.
Hey, I'll find you a hot ghost, man.
I know, right? Be like, okay,
Hensley
come on, baby.
wants one too. Hensley wants a hot ghost too.
Hey, we'll hook you up.
Yeah, I'll
too,
go
Hensley.
take care of it. I'll be right over, Brenda. I'll take care of that ghost in your car. It'll leave real quick. You're like, I like that lady.
I want to tell y'all what I'm feeling from it though, because everybody knows that I can read into ghosts and stuff. But
Right.
the feeling I'm getting from this ghost is that he's intended to hurt me, because I'm gonna tell you, he was flying around my head a lot in the car, like towards my steering wheel, and I don't know what he's got intended yet, because I was trying to ignore it, but I couldn't because my ears won't let me.
Right.
But I think I'm in danger with this one. I do. And then it's inside my car.
We got to get rid of it.
Yep. I really do think that's what it is, because I kept like seeing a dollhouse the whole time that I was driving.
Yeah.
So
as soon as you told me that, I knew exactly who it was.
Yeah, he's in my car now.
Yo, that dollhouse is screaming.
Yeah, it was. It was when we burned it. It was screaming. You could hear it.
It really was. I've never heard a fire burn the way that one did that night. Never in my life.
We thought that maybe by burning the dollhouse, it would get rid of that negative spirit, but it didn't. It just released it, and when it released it, it jumped into your car.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Greg?
Hey, Greg.
What's up,
This
Greg?
could be kind of spooked, y'all. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we need to get it out of my car, and I want it out of my car very quickly.
Brenda, I'm saying
control your steering wheel. It could do anything it wants to. I mean,
yeah.
Brenda, I'm just letting you know I got a representative, so you can't get me,
we know, like.
Eli, go get your papers.
Oh shit, Doc.
What time y'all work tomorrow, Brendan, Billy? What time y'all work tomorrow?
Oh my God.
Like normal.
Yeah, I'm 62.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that. Definitely, 100%.
Yeah, we got to do this as soon as
ASAP.
possible.
Yeah, but the funny part is he's not flying around. Usually adults will be a little bit bigger orbs.
Yeah.
But not this one. It's small. But so it's not a child. I could see I could feel a child. The difference between a child and an adult. This is an adult male, and I kept seeing the dollhouse the whole time I was driving home. And I couldn't call Babe and talk to him because he was up here with y'all. So, he could have been. I wouldn't even care if he'd have put me on speaker so y'all could have heard it. But that thing was driving me crazy tonight.
Yeah.
Damn.
I like the hat.
Oh, thanks to my work hat. I'm not supposed to be on live with my uniform, just saying. So I got to get changed out of this real quick. So y'all go ahead.
Well, why ain't you wearing the hat? It looks pretty cool. I bet you look cool.
Because ain't supposed to wear it on lives, Eli. Did you not hear her?
Oh, man.
You hear too good, boy.
I'm just like, I'm feeling frisky. Oh, shit.
Dude, you got no sense at all.
You ain't right, boy. You ain't right.
Hey, Brenda, remember you're on camera, Suge.
No, I know. I'm just don't arrest me.
Oh yeah.
So never burn something that has a bad spirit or entity. It's just released to go wherever.
Yeah.
That's what's in my car.
So
I felt like I got scratched, but I didn't. If I felt like a burning sensation on my arm and on my back too, but I don't see anything. That's the sad part. But you could feel it like it was burning while I was doing it. It was trying to scratch me. It was like it was trying to hurt me tonight. I'm not scared of no ghosts, but that one's got me spooked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I can understand that.
What do you think you guys picked it up from? Like, what location?
St.
Man.
Oh wow.
No. That's that dollhouse.
Oh,
That my little
dollhouse.
girl-
That's yeah. Yes, right. That's right.
I'll get that.
That's right.
Yeah, look, that dollhouse, y'all. I found that a long time ago when Haley was 3 years old. That somebody threw away on the side of the road, and she had it all this time, and did not know there was something bad attached to that dollhouse until we did a cleansing of this home.
Yeah. Actually, when we did the cleansing, man, I was over by the dollhouse with a sage, and I felt the negativity coming off of it, like radiating off of it. It was terrible. And we had a time trying to decide if we were going to burn it, what we were going to do to it, So, but we knew it had to get out. So, we did that, and as a result, now Brenda has a new friend in her car.
So whenever we do this car, we need to drive it somewhere to get released.
Oh yeah,
No, not on this land.
No, don't do it on the land, dude. I say we take it to the Waynesboro, maybe.
Waynesboro.
Release it with Bigfoot.
Yeah. Bigfoot ain't scared of it. He'd be all right.
Yeah, he can handle it.
Yeah. Now, if we do that, I know for sure, definitely Brenda won't go out there.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay. Mugwort, frankincense, myrrh, black obsidian, rock salt, sage is a go-to. Oh, is a go-to for most works, but not all. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back with you.
Damn.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, you did.
I don't want to get. I just didn't want to get arrested. You know.
Dumb.
Just don't bring it my way. No, don't bring it my way. I'm never driving in your car.
Come on, Eli. You know you want it.
You know you want to live on the wild side, Eli.
Yeah. No.
Said,
Then you had your
I'm just being
Take a
dorky
bolt
today,
from
guys.
my house.
Ignore me. Just joking, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up with spirits? They love attaching to our vehicles. I don't get it.
And to me,
Yeah, you're a magnet.
I'll never understand it.
Me either.
Yeah, I've had so many attachments, man, and it's not because I'm welcoming them to. It's just that I don't know. It's like I said last night, man. I don't want to completely close myself off because that's how I operate. You know, I operate, and it sounds so stupid. And it's what I'm going to sound is going to sound arrogant as hell, but that's not how I intend it. But I operate in the spirit world, man. I mean, that's what I do. I'm not that far from them, so go the other way.
No, Beth, we're gonna send him your way, girl.
That's right. Just make sure you send us your address so we know exactly where to put it.
Man, that's
Yeah, call it a a early birthday present.
Yeah, there you go. We'll put a nice little bow on it.
Hey,
And all
Ron's
that.
alone. We can send some to Ron. He needs company.
Yeah, he needs
Sure.
company.
Yeah, man. You'll definitely
Ron
not
be
ever
okay
feel
with that.
alone. You will
Yeah.
never
Couple,
feel
2,
alone.
3,
again.
4, 5, maybe. Ron needs some.
Yeah, but he does.
I've got about 6. I don't need any more. I'm good. I'm full up. My end is full. I don't need any more.
I know, right? I got 5. Stay here with me. I don't need no more here.
No, I see one come like, no, the inn is full. No, we can have no more people up in here. No.
All right.
Bumping into people as it is. There's only 3 living people in this house. And the rest
Same
are
here. Same here. I got 3 living and 5 not living.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
You ever seen that show, old TV show, 8 is Enough? Damn.
Yes.
Oh,
okay. It's true. It's true. Ron is lonely. Yes, he needs some spirits. But Ron's not alone though. He's got 2 women that like throw pillows at him, so he's not alone. Ron is definitely not alone.
Yeah. He has a succubus and everything. And
Ooh.
yeah. So that's pretty frisky.
You ain't
Oh,
wrong.
you want one, Eli?
Oh hell no.
Oh God, Ron.
Me. Nah.
2 living and
See
still
that?
counted as non-living here.
Uh-uh.
Oh, shizzle.
Yes, you do.
I got 2 happy women that throw pillows at me.
Wow.
Yeah, they're happy women that throw pillows at him. He said he was on the floor one day and the pillows just flew at him. And I said, well, it wasn't your dog who did it. That's for sure. I think they're his grandparents, like a grandmother and her sister. I
Right.
believe that's who it is.
You know, about 6 months ago, I guess it was now, a dead nephew of mine tried to come through me to speak to my sister, his mom. And it's the very first time I had an encounter with him since he died. And he's been dead for a few years now. That was a very scary thing. It was the first time I've had a negative family member. He was a very negative person in death.
See, that's what I don't get. Like, shouldn't you be like, before you die, you should repent yourself and say, "Hey, I was a bad person. Why not let me talk to my family and
Right.
you know?"
Well, it depends on how what the situation is surrounding your death.
Yeah.
There's been countless people who died and always told themselves when they were alive, that maybe tomorrow I'll get things right, and maybe tomorrow I'll make things good with my family or whatnot. But they realized that tomorrow never came for them.
Wow.
Man, that's yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people like that. They treat people like mess, and then they die, and they become stuck. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's like we're talking last night, man. The way you live is the way you die. And it's a crazy fact, but how you live your life living is how you live your life dead.
man, about your guests you have. Mary says, "You mean about the guests you have?"
Talking about me?
I think.
The
Well,
what just happened?
Tomorrow, right, Beth?
Did
And
y'all not hear that?
No.
She was talking to me.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Cool, man. Something I just had a weird, I don't know how to explain it, man. It's like we were all talking normal, and it was right before Dave came on and said that it was like total silence. I mean, everybody was still talking, but it was total silence. Maybe it's just my head.
That happens to me a couple times where when we're talking, me, Jackson, White Wolf, and then we hear something. I heard Jaxx's I think grandma, was it? Quote me right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we were like, what do you think about, we're just talking about our show and everything else, and we're like, you're like, what do you think about this person? And then her grandma said no. Straight up.
Well, he was talking about interviewing somebody, and I said, I don't have a good feeling about that. And my Nana went and said, no. Just like that.
Straight
he goes,
up.
Jax, who said that? I said, I didn't say anything. Because I heard somebody. I said, oh, that was my Nana saying, no.
There was no whisper. It was just like a no.
Wow.
She was not a quiet woman.
And this was during a live?
She said what she said. She said how whatever she said. That's how,
No, it was during a private chat.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
And it's like a no, like you're like me and you were talking. Like, no.
Wow, dude. I love when I get those, where I can actually hear with my ears, which I always hear with my ears. Damn. But you know what I'm saying.
But you don't got a phone, you don't got a recorder at the time.
Right.
I mean
100%, but I get it close. Yeah, Lunar's seeing something. You guys see what Lunar wrote?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Which one though? Who's she talking to?
Oh yeah.
Talking about here?
Yeah. I think she was talking to Neil.
I'm not sure.
Lost Jaxxx.
Oh, shit. Be right back, guys.
Okay. Hey, Sheila. Thanks for being here still. Uh-oh. Someone's calling. It's his wife. Don't forget to make the bed, honey. Don't forget to clean your room. But no, like, I mean, I would really like to experience something like that, like some like going to a haunted location and experience, but nothing following me home like you guys do. Like, that sounds like scary.
Right, you're never guaranteed not to get an attachment. Never. It don't matter where you go.
I'm almost guaranteed to get them.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Because guys, we had a really bad experience at the Haunted Bridge. It was not filmed. On the way home.
It was a very bad experience.
And the bad part about this, I sensed it at a good time because it was trying to make him wreck the car.
It was telling me the whole time to grab a hold of the steering wheel and yank it.
What?
Yeah, it was. And and Billy was the one driving. So that would not have been a good thing.
Whoa.
It would have been bad all the way around.
He'd like even come to the devil's tramping ground with me laughing out loud.
No way.
Hey, I'm game. I want to go.
We've talked about going to the devil's tramping ground. We just don't know when we're going yet.
Well, let me know when.
Deal. When we go
buddy.
out there, I'm gonna park my car 20 miles away from that damn place.
As long as you guys buy pizza, I'm going.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. I'm gonna get me a little those little things like the priest used to go around with the incense and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna put sage in it around my neck and have it burning the whole damn time I'm there.
Right.
Somebody's spirits, they love our cars. They you can see them in the back seat moving around. You see the heads. I was like, okay, we got company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. That's still like, sorry, go ahead.
I don't see nothing in my car, but she said there's something in my car, but I have not seen it yet unless it's something bad. And until I find it, that's when it's going to get me.
Now look, I haven't seen it, but I hear it. I can feel it. I just don't know where it's hiding at. But they usually negative hides, and the ones that aren't negative, they'll make themselves be seen.
Yeah, in my experience, it's the same. I know as far as my car goes, there's nothing in there.
Ain't you lucky?
Yeah, I know, right?
Except a couple of McDonald's boxes.
Hey, I'll tell you what happened though, man. Like the next day, Jennifer was like, "Don't you go anywhere else. You got to sage my car ever again." She was not happy.
I told you she won't be happy when you done that.
She was not, brother. We're talking Febreze, air freshener, windows down. I mean, the whole 9 yards, brother.
Jasmine.
Wow.
Yeah, she's even got those little tree things hanging in there.
Wow.
So, oh Lord.
It's one thing to, and I know what Brenda's talking about. Like, you're not guaranteed that somebody's gonna follow you home or, being attached to something on like your equipment or something like that. And so there's no way to protect yourself. Like, is there any crystals you could take or?
Well, I always wear a black onyx bead with me. I wear it all the time. I got some more protection beads supposed to be coming in. I also I need to start doing this again. I used to take around a Bible with me in my bag, but I've ceased to do that lately, and maybe I need to start back doing that again.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah,
because you never know what's going to be out there. I mean, it could be you can go to a place and not feel anything at all, and still you might get an attachment.
Yeah, you're right, man. And I really need to carry my stuff with me all the time, man, because I never know when I'm gonna run in a situation where an exorcism or something needs to be done, and I don't have my stuff with me. That's the case we ran into Thursday night. I really believe had I had all my equipment with me then, that we wouldn't have this problem with Brenda's car now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's scary, man.
Yeah, it is.
That's scary because I mean, it just makes you think. Like, I mean, so is every spirit like that? Like, always get attached to you, or is just that feeling of them wanting to be alive again?
I think that. Oh shit! Excuse me. I know. I know. Right. I just hit my desk with my knee.
Ow.
For real. I know in some cases, like for example, I can't talk. For example, if you guys remember the spirit Elizabeth that I had that was attachment to me that I had to get rid of. Her deal was the reason why she wanted to attach herself to me is because she had been dead since probably the 1700s or maybe 1800s. and never been able to leave the graveyard. And her dad, much like what Ed did with molesting his daughter still, he was beating his daughter still in the afterlife.
Wow.
And she saw me as a way out, and she took it.
Yep, she sure did.
She sure did, that heifer.
That's what Ron said.
Yeah, look, you know, and he's got marks on his neck from that when he was choking Neil.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, it was very scary.
Wow. I mean, especially if you know you go on the property and there's something that isn't right about that place, or you know what I mean, and you know you're definitely gonna have something follow you home,
Right.
something bad. I'm not saying it's demonic. I'm just saying
Oh yeah.
it's just
And honestly, guys, I would say at least 8 out of 10 times that I have an attachment. Now I'm going to further than that, 9 out of 10 times that I have an attachment. It's normally not anything bad. It's just something that wants to move from the location they're at to another place. And unfortunately, they look at me as their vehicle, and I don't like it worth a shit.
right.
I only had like a couple of attachments that I know of that were negative. One came from shit, I can't remember the name of the place. It's in Raleigh. But it attached itself to me. It was a teenage girl. She was a witch, and she was very negative toward myself and to my wife and my son. She was more jealous of my wife because my wife has the family and she was dead and didn't have one. And the other negative that I had was Elizabeth, which I thought she was good at first. But as time went on, I realized, hey, maybe she's not as good as she says she is.
Wow. So I can't believe they would actually take over your life, so they
Yeah.
can have it.
Yeah. Hey, check this out too, man. When I was up in Virginia, I think time before last, I was up there doing a collab with Nubs, and I was on the Route 666 that they often go on. And while I was there, I had a spirit to actually take over my body for a little while, and he had a message he had to give out. And once the message was gone, he was gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you catch that on film?
No, the guys didn't record it, man. And I say the guys because the way it happened, man, is, excuse me, I fell out, and everyone thought I was about to have a seizure because I do have seizures. And it wasn't a seizure. It was like so weird because as soon as I fell down and fell out, it was almost like having an outer body experience where I could see and hear everything, but I could not react to it. But I remember exactly everything that was said to the T, as if I had wrote the story myself. I mean, it was so weird. He just kept coming through and saying, it was my fault. It's my fault. Tell Sarah I love her. It was my fault. And one of the guys that was there, he kept saying, because they thought it was me talking. They didn't know it was the spirit talking. And they said, what was your fault? And who the hell is Sarah? And it was like, my wife and I got in an argument. I got in the car. I was drunk, and I wrecked the car. Right before I wrecked it, I looked and saw my 5-year-old son in the back seat. So he killed himself and his son.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was not good, man.
Wow. I know that, Mary.
See, I know what Luna's talking about too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I felt that before too.
Yeah. I've only done that one time on like a video or something like that. But I'm getting better at seeing them when I'm around them.
I'm getting better with both. I can talk through chat, and I can like one-on-one when there's not so much going on around. I can tune in.
Yeah.
But I just like mine is, it's like it gets stronger and stronger each time we go out.
Yeah.
So
my first experience with that was with Dave live, and it was like it was coming in like a picture and like a film of that family. I mean, I was telling the story, and he was asking questions. It was saying yes to everything.
Yeah. Put that thing up. Hey, Eli, put the thing up that lunar eclipse has got there.
Okay.
The last thing she put up, not the last minute thing before that.
Oh,
The one we're talking about without the science.
oh,
You know, that's a very, very true statement you put out there, girl. Very true.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is an argument that I make all the time. And, you know, being a former preacher, I can say this with authority, I believe, that people, religiously people, will believe in God, they'll believe in the Holy Spirit, but they will say there's no such thing as ghosts. Now, the Bible plainly says in the Old Testament that you're not supposed to talk to the dead. If you're not supposed to talk to them, then you would not be able to talk to them.
Mm,
Does that make sense?
yeah. It does.
And that's just an argument that I've had several people, church people. So, you know,
And also, in the Bible, I know I'm not quoting it right, but they're saying that talking to the dead is bad or something like that.
yeah, because there was I forget which king.
Necro something.
Yeah, I forget which king it was, but one of the kings wanted to learn about what was going to happen in the future. So he went to a witch and had the witch to conjure up a spirit of the king that died before him.
Hmm.
And you know, he actually carried on the conversation with the spirit. And if they're not real, and the people in the religious community say they're not real, then how can they believe the Bible?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just me, man. I'm a little on the stupid side anyway.
Oh man, like I'm a religious man, and I know what you mean, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like but I choose to just do some research, and that's it. I don't think that I'm ready yet to be out there
Right.
in that kind of field. So I mean, maybe I am. Maybe the opportunity is just gonna come at me just like that. You never
Yeah,
know.
dude. I remember I spoke to you. Oh shoot, it's been a few months ago now. I think it was. Well, I was like, man, you really need to go investigating with me sometime.
I know.
That would be so cool.
Got a dragon.
Yeah, drag me over there. I'm ready.
Hell yeah.
I got some money coming up. Shit.
Woo!
Yeah, pizza all the time, guys. Hey,
Hey,
smiling
that
Domino's pizza.
get that
Damn
bus.
right.
Come on.
Hell yeah, I would.
You know, right?
Blindfold me, and I'd be like, okay. Well, I really want to try that though. I know Brenda has. How did you feel with that, Brenda, when you're blindfolded at what was that place called?
House of Pain.
We
Yeah,
do
House
have
Pain.
Honestly, it set me into a different world. I could only take 10 minutes of it. You come out with a different feeling. Your head's different. It's like you're lightheaded when you first come out because you're tuning into what the spirits are telling you. But there was a lot of anger and negativity in that blind spirit box too, and it was directed towards Neil.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I know
that
when
made
I
it.
did that one at church, man, I felt the same way when I came out of it. You know, I was lightheaded. If y'all remember, when I stood up, I thought I was gonna fall over because I was like, you know, what the living hell?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that place is full of negative anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, so what do? You just blindfold yourself and like you put like earplugs with the spirit box, or what do you do? Like, how does it work?
Well, you blindfold, you put the earbuds in, and you put something over your ear so you can't hear nobody talking, and you ask questions, and you're supposed to give back what the questions being asked. The spirit's supposed to communicate back to you from the person that's got the earplugs in.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I know whenever I did it at the church, man, I think probably 2 or 3 questions were actually answered and everything else was like gibberish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. Well, because like they don't have a voice. Some you can hear clearly, but some, like you said, it doesn't make any sense.
Right. Or
I mean,
answers come in later than when you're asking them.
Right.
Right. Right.
yeah, you look back and you're like, oh, okay. It's just like that one video where you hear your that person that died in that bed, and you couldn't hear it until you heard it back in the recording.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I think that was, I forgot what video was that. I think.
That was the one that Tiny's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing how you could put two. Because is that true that the spirit box is backward? It goes backwards.
Some of them
it's
do. Some of them do. I've used some where they actually are in Spanish, backwards in Spanish. And when you got those, if you get an answer in English, you know for sure you got a spirit.
yeah. Anytime I turn on the necrophonic app, Eli always put him in burst mode.
Reverse mode. Okay.
Mhm.
See, that's what I thought too. But it's, I mean, a lot of people they don't like reverb. Well, use it reverb. That's reverb, right? Reverb.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Reverb.
reverb.
Okay. Yeah, I like it that better. And you get to hear. So it's better. You can hear them like back. It's just like backward masking, right?
Yeah,
Sort of
kind
like. Okay. I'm getting used to these things. Like
of. I hear
There
you.
you
Man.
go.
the more I hang around with you guys, the more I'm gonna be like, yeah, just kidding. Not
And
all
when you
everything,
get,
Eli,
you
when
I
know.
done told you, bro, you're gonna be a pro at this stuff when you got here in the fields.
that's what I was going to say, man. Time you get
Yeah.
out there, dude, they ain't nobody going to tell you nothing, dude.
No, I'm gonna be like, hey, can't tell me nothing. Ah, shit. Oh, it's like I seen that spirit and I said hi to him. I actually
Right,
sat next to him.
right.
You
And
know,
I
there's
and Dave, I want to let you know, man. I agree with what you're saying as well, dude. You know, I've been on both sides of the fence, man. So, yeah, dude, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you, Neil.
You're welcome, brother.
thank you, Neil. I'll learn.
Yeah.
I'll learn from y'all. I'll learn from y'all guys' experiences, and then I'll just go back and I'll go to the next paranormal. I'll interview them. I say, hey, did you know about this? Did you know about that? Where'd you
Yeah,
learn
man.
that from, Neil? No,
Yeah, they're gonna be like, dude, I need to be interviewing you, so you interviewing me.
I know. I can't wait for my interview. It's gonna be exciting.
I'm excited about it, brother. I'm
Me
excited.
too. I'm so ready. Like I could
Yeah.
maybe answer anything, but you know, I put myself in y'all shoes. That's why I think when I interview everybody like you guys, you guys are awesome today. By the way, but like I put myself in y'all shoes, and I think, what would I do in that situation?
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and then that's how I come up with my questions.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to give a shameless plug here, if you don't mind.
No, go ahead.
Um, we're starting a podcast, Hawkturnal Paracryptic.
That's cool.
Yep.
Don't get me started, because
Hey.
I would just my mind's endless. You
Yeah,
know.
dude. Hey, I'm gonna have to have you on my podcast too, man.
Oh yeah. Just tell me what you're talking about. I'm gonna read up on it.
Mountains too.
I bet it is. Your mouth is no. No, no. Me and her study
That's what
together,
I'm
man.
saying
We
about
really
you, Eli.
do.
That's why I think you want the succubus to come see you. I'm telling
Hey,
you what.
hey, no. No, we studied together, man. We're just sitting there freaking, practicing and everything. And yeah,
Right.
You
she goes,
don't
no,
want
you
no
got that
succubus
wrong.
to come to you, Eli. You really don't, because that's a demon. That's a demon. You're not going to get the attachment off for a while unless you know got somebody that knows what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, right. Shoot.
Right.
Rock your
I can't
brains out.
wait. All right.
No,
Like
that's funny.
it's like standing there in the middle of the damn hallway and be like, what the hell is that? My eyes are just like,
Dude.
Well, they say that they can come through as like a beautiful woman, or it can come through as a hag. They call it.
Yeah.
They call it come through as a hag.
Yep.
So,
wow. But
damn, I'm
it's
getting
sort
good
of,
at this thing.
but it's sort of like, like, I mean, I probably would have my own personal experience by seeing something I don't want to see, but then the camera won't catch. I mean, that's just the
Oh,
most
dude.
amazing thing about it is your personal experience and the ideas that's gonna come out beautifully. You know what I mean? When it comes down to it,
Yep. I feel you.
you know what I mean. And you're gonna see what you say. You're gonna be like, she had a blue dress on. She had this. She had this. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I feel like spirits want to be seen. Spirits want to be listened to.
They
And you
do,
know what I
man.
mean? Like, because some in life weren't respected, some weren't heard out. You know what I mean? So they have us. They have you guys.
I know.
Well, they want to tell their
One
story.
one of the spirits that live in my house, her name is Morgan Bruce, and she will not talk to me unless I'm looking in her direction. She will not. But if I look at her, she'll talk my head off if I'm looking at her.
Wow.
I always have to ask, when I'm ready to talk to her, to show me where the dowsing rod's where she is at, so I can carry on the conversation.
That is wild. Eli's describing Renee. Yes. Renee. Beth, why don't you come up here and talk about Renee a little bit? Well, I'll talk about Renee. Okay. We were maybe I think four of us were on a private stream, and I think who was it? No, it was yeah, it was Beth. She had a picture of a little girl with the dress and everything, and so this is my first time I've ever experienced, any of that, and we have to actually close our eyes and be like, okay, what do you see? And you
Right.
see the dress, and it's the same dress that she was wearing in the picture. I mean, and others described her as the same way too. So, I mean, it was really weird. Yeah, I never
Yep.
experienced anything like that.
Yeah, Ron, you're right, dude. I think that is so correct, and that's something I've never heard anybody say it like that before. But yeah, dude, I agree 100%. That sometimes when you're talking with spirits, especially with spirits who don't realize they're dead themselves, they either think they're alive and they're talking with you as a live person, or they know they're dead and they don't recognize you as a living person. They recognize you as a spirit. And I guess that may be from people who have a strong spiritual connection, maybe. I'm not sure. That's just my theory, but who am I?
Yeah, Dave. She went to go get dinner for the family an hour ago, so just letting you know where she's at.
Cheers, brother. Thank you.
Where's my dinner? Shit. You know what sucks? I'm getting tired of just. I wish you could just order something like, because pizza's the only thing that just accepts money, and I would want something that something different that I don't have to worry about paying door hub or whatever you call it.
Yeah,
It sucks. Like I get burnt out of pizza quick. I haven't had pizza for a long time though, to be honest. But still, it's just
I had some night before last, and it was so good.
something. No, I need to try again. What is that? I want to say, not Pizza Hut, not Domino's, but Papa John's.
Papa John?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, cheesy. Oh man.
Hey, that's what I had the other night. I had Papa John's pepperoni and jalapeno.
Oh,
my
cheesy
God.
bread.
Yeah, that sounds
No,
good.
I didn't get no cheese bread. I didn't get cheese bread this
Damn.
time.
When I go coast hunting with y'all, man, I will go unless you guys, hey, we're gonna go eat pizza. That's the only way I'll go.
We will hook you up with some pizza,
We'll
brother.
hook you right up.
We'll take your ass to a buffet if we have to.
Hell yeah! I'll forget about the ghost experience. I'll be like, well, why is the egg roll talking to me? You're like, oh shit, the egg roll got an attachment. Okay, leave it, throw it out there.
And look, the funny part will be when we got a necrophonic running, they're gonna say, Eli.
Oh hell no, no! Everybody does that. Oh
Give
no!
me a slice.
Everybody does it on
Eli.
panel. Everybody does this on panel. They always say, "Can you say Eli?" I'm just like, "Oh man, it's gonna ruin my night."
Hey, Mama Nina.
Hey, Mom, you still here?
Nina. Wow, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. 12 people. Wow.
I can't believe Mama's still here. I thought she'd be asleep.
Yeah, for real.
I hear you.
I won't be on long.
Yeah.
10 more minutes. I'm about to get some bed. I'll go to bed, and I think I got another live stream tomorrow. I gotta interview someone else. I think tomorrow too. So.
Tomorrow, guys. I got a premiere at 7:00. It's premiering of Lydia's Bridge, and at 8:00.
I missed it too.
Yeah, at 8:00 I'll be going live.
Okay, I'll be there.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going live tomorrow. I don't know. I doubt it.
Cool.
Because no, I'm gonna be there because I think this person wants me to start at 12 p.m. 12 p.m.
Yeah.
No, not 12. Yeah, 12 p.m. And I'm just like, that's a little bit too early. And my normal the followers don't see me till like 6.
All right, dude.
I don't know if anyone's gonna see me at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So they're from another country. So
Dude, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm normally kicked back in my recliner with my computer in my
same
lap.
here. I can't do that. I'm gonna be like, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm too tired.
Yeah, for real.
There's so much paranormal you could do in 4 days. You know what I mean? You're like, oh. I tell you what, for me, talking about paranormal is basically just doing a spirit box. To me, that's how I feel at night.
Yeah.
Like when I'm when I'm done with this live stream, guys. Like I'm so drained. Like I just crash out. I don't know why. It just affects me like that.
Just the energy you get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
man.
feels.
How about paranormal? Yeah.
Yeah, but I want some more paranormal, guys.
I know. Look, man, it's addictive.
This is
It's addicting.
This is how you get Eli. Everybody tune in to Eli. He'll feel us.
There you go. There
Right.
you go. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there too, man. I know you that Eli and Dave are not in North Carolina, but anybody out there who is in North Carolina and surrounding states, if you're interested, myself and Hawk Paranormal are considering starting the very first North Carolina Paracon.
Oh.
So if you guys are interested, like I said, it'll be $20 a head.
Oh,
Very cheap for Paracon, man. So yeah, if anybody's interested, contact us either on Twitter or email or
Facebook, we're everywhere.
Facebook. Yeah, whatever, man. We're like Billy said, we're everywhere. We're like Santa Claus. We're everywhere. We're everywhere.
All right.
I'm sorry, dude. We're showing my age, man.
We got a Tennessee trip coming up too.
Oh yes,
August 10th. We're the Gatlinburg State Park, the haunted schoolhouse.
Yep.
We're going out there to investigate that. We're also going to be meeting up with Queen Laura and Jerry King TV and
No,
Hensley.
Man.
We're gonna get a big old group photo and we're gonna make a T-shirt of all of us together.
Yes.
It's gonna be good, man. I'm so looking forward to that, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is going to be awesome. And finally, my wife and I are going to go to Tennessee together. What?
Yeah.
Now we
Now, if I
got
could
your
just
wife
get her on
to with us still.
That's what I was going to say, dude. Now the next step is to get her to go on an investigation.
Just one time. Just one time.
Hey, look, dude.
Exactly.
I bet if we were going somewhere like Reba McEntire's or somewhere like that, she'd be like, hell yeah.
I'm gonna go. No.
Yeah, for real, man.
Wow.
Hey, isn't Hank Williams Senior Cemetery out there?
I don't know.
Ooh.
No,
he's in Alabama. Montgomery, Alabama.
Yeah, that's right. It just hit me.
Yeah, that was his home place, man.
You're thinking of Patsy Cline's wreck site that I want to go to.
I want to go there.
Hey, we can go to Elvis Presley. We can go to Graceland.
Yeah.
They say he's still living.
Yeah, man. Well, we already talked about it. I think we've seen him on YouTube already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For real, man. For real.
He looks just like him, what he would look like as an older man, and sounds just like him when he sings in the church.
Hey, hold on. We already talked about this on the panel. There might be a clone.
Maybe. Right.
Ron, so he's not far from Gatlinburg. Hey, man, meet up with us.
Yeah, Ron.
Is that Jaxxx?
What's up?
What's up, Jaxxx?
What's up?
Welcome back.
Well, Pokemon called, so I had to go for a minute,
Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you get to chase them out in the sand. Oh well, you're over there in Arizona, so that's why I say sand, not grass. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Arizona. No, I gotta feed the grandsons, man. I told you. Quinn wanted to train me Pokemon the other day, and he's like, "Can I have all your one of these?" I'm like, He goes, "Why not?" I said, "Give me your Pikachu." He goes, "No, I ain't giving you my Pikachu." I said, "Well, I'm not giving you I'm not giving you what you want." He goes, "Oh, okay, fine, Nana. Here's my Pikachu." I said, "Dude, score." It's like, "That's Pikachu."
Hey guys, before I forget about it, I got another shameless plug I got to make right quick.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Friday at 8:00, I'm interviewing Nubs.
Nice.
Ooh, Friday. Ooh, Nubs. I want to see him.
At work.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be funny.
I'll be right there.
I do them every other week, man. Every other Friday.
Nubs is a character. He is our character, man. He really
He
is.
is. Dude. I love that Joker to death, man. That's my boy.
Exactly. So what do you? So I know you guys go together, but what do you have planned?
Eli's always laying in his bed.
Whatever. Hey, my back hurts though.
You want to clean that building?
There's some places I do want to go this summer. I done mention to her. I do want to go to Cape Hatteras. There's a little haunting story out there. I want to see if it's real or not.
Blackbeard's place.
Something to do with the lighthouse.
So I want to go out there. And other than going this summer trip, that's going to be really a big thing for us.
Yeah. And as soon as it warms up enough for we can stand it, I'm still doing the overnight at the House of Pain.
Yeah. We're doing that with
Yeah, Hawks
Paranormal
gonna be with me. Overnight at the House of Pain, man.
Ooh, so you guys gonna bring your beds and everything else?
There won't be no sleeping that night.
No sleeping.
So okay, what's this again? I'm sorry. I want to be able to see it. Oh, is it live though?
Some parts are going to be live.
Yeah.
But we'll save some of it for
video
to get you over on the channels. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know how we roll, brother.
Mary. How about you, Dave? You got anything coming up?
Do you mean investigation wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a few residential properties to look at now that we're looking like we're coming out of lockdown.
That's what I want to get into, man. I want to do some residentials.
I would love to do that around here, man.
Couple of business properties and that. So yeah, got a few things on the cards that I've been waiting for a while. Yeah, radio show and stuff like that. So a few things coming up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got a radio show yourself or a guest on one or what?
I sort of have a studio. Well, I don't sort of. I do have a studio.
Damn right, brother.
Yeah.
I hear you, man. That's awesome.
Well, guys, I'm gonna go to end this. Hawk, thanks for coming up. You're amazing.
Thank you, Eli. Appreciate having me on the panel, man. Thank you.
Oh, no problem, Dave. Thanks for coming out.
No problem at all. Thank you.
And guys, everybody in chat, thank you for supporting Hawk and his wife, and thank you for being a part of our journey, and thank you for letting us be a part of yours. Have a good night, and God bless you guys.
See you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.